collectors do. Sometimes you just take inventory of what you have, and your likes change, your wants change. You have things that you want to direct into other endeavors. I've got 2 kids that are starting to get into the high school, one day out of high school.
So I'm trying to, put some things into making memories with the kids. And I don't know if you remember the last time we were doing a sale, I was selling a bunch of stuff to get a place overseas. So that's what I've done. So I'm going to sit there. This is part of the whole process. Everything. This is what everyone has to know. So how many followers? How many people are on right now, Bill?
We're busting. We're pushing 130 here. We're getting close.
Right. 130 people. You guys need to know. Every single thing is for sale. So if I put a price on it, that was my best guess at where the price should be using GPA, using GoCollect. Some of the things I have, there hasn't been a sale in a year or 2 years, so it's hard to put it where it is. So I put what I think is fair. If you think something else is fair, you make an offer, okay? To the what is the quote on John Wick's back? Fortune favors the bold, the tattoo, right? Fortune favors the bold, all right? But there's something for everyone here today. I will do payment plans on, let's say, over $1,000. You have 1 month, you got to put 50% down, okay? Over $10,000, 2 months, that's the max I can do. You got to put 50% down. It is non-refundable. All right, so we're all big people here. Pay your debt. I'm not going to reach out and I'll say it's due. Boom. If you want to make an offer on a book with a payment plan, you have to set that up with Bill. Say it first, okay?
Okay, so to be clear, it's 50% down, non-refundable, and then whatever length of time is determined during the stream is the rest of the terms. Did I get that right?
Exactly. I'm saying 2 months for big things, 1 month for like 1,000 to 10,000. Yeah. Right? But make the offer. I am more inclined to be generous with people that can pay all at once. All right?
Okay. All right, so
go ahead.
No, that's okay. I just was going to repeat what you said, but you said it fine, so I don't need to say it.
Yeah, they can throw it down, and I will listen to any offer. If I don't want the offer, I just move on. I'll give them a counter. That's just the way we'll do it. Number 2, I take Venmo. I take Zelle. I will take a wire. I will take PayPal, but mark the tape, Bill. They have to put in the 3% fee. They don't allow me to take friends and family on PayPal.
Okay, well, just I would say that you probably want to build that into your price ahead of time because it's going to be hard to know who's paying what or who's paying the other.
Yeah, that's fair. I can do that then. If they want to use PayPal, then let me know. Well, fuck it. We'll just do it. Whatever.
Insane.
All right. But I prefer not to use PayPal.
Okay.
Okay.
So Zelle, other payment methods preferred. In fact, it sounds like if you're trying to make a deal, if you offer something other than PayPal and say, hey, I can pay this other way, it sounds like you may be doing even better. But it sounds like all those payment methods are accepted. I know.
I will take them all. But 3% on a $10,000 is not insignificant. But we'll work it out. I'd rather sell the book and get it in your hands. The next thing is once the comics are paid, that's going to get shipped. The prints will take 2 weeks for me to ship because I don't care. I don't store all these big tubes. They just take up too much space. So once I see what's been stored or what's been ordered and paid for, I will order the tubes and I'll put that in. And shipping will be calculated once I know the shipping. It's not like all the shipping in one flat rate box is $16. You can fit 2 slabs in there. One Gemini is $10. All right, just so that we're all on the same page.
All right, perfect. I think we're otherwise, give me the price you're claiming. Try not to make me guess. I know we got an even bigger crowd here now, and I'm sure they're excited to start seeing some awesome stuff. So, yeah, give me the price.
Well, let's just get this raw stuff.
Yeah, give me question marks if you're making offers. Try not to make me guess what you're after, and don't bring offers to a claim fight. Some of this stuff may go quick. Don't risk it.
And by the way, if you make the claim, you got to pay.
Okay.
I'm not going to chase you down. Bill's going to chase you down.
That's right.
I
am formidable. All right.
Here's what we're doing. We're going to start with the people who are in here. Not everyone wants to dig all the way down into their socks with pockets. Let's start with the almost giveaways. Here's a Detective Comic 1000 9/8 signed by, who does it say it's signed by? I can't, my glasses.
Scott Williams and Jim
Nope.
Lee.
Jim Lee. All right, right there. Bill, what do you think that book should be?
Detective Comics 1000 signed by Scott Williams and Jim Lee. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. I mean, Jim Lee's charging like $50-$60. You got to pay for grading, shipping. You got to
50
stand
bucks
in
for that.
line.
$50.
Huh? Did you say
$50 for
50?
that on X. 50.
50. Let's get people some books and some pockets.
All right, somebody write 50. Somebody better be writing 50 as the words come out of my mouth. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll wait and see. You gotta. All right, there it is.
I mean, seriously, come on. We're getting books moved out here.
Kid_Icarus_comics. You got it. Give me the price when you're claiming. People give me the price in general. Are gonna get
Bill knows
it.
the rules. Bill will explain the rules. All right, here's an elite special Star Wars Bounty Hunters, signed by Neil Adams. It's a 9.6. I'm sure it's a white pager. Bill, you remember?
Yes, this was an Acton exclusive some number of years ago.
Sorry, $40.
Wow, signed by Neil Adams, $40.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
this is some door-busting deals.
I want to
Stick
get
around.
the juices flowing here because I'm gonna start hitting
Juices
you.
are flowing.
I'm gonna start hitting you with big books.
All right, there's some massive stuff coming, but all right, here we go. We're wetting the palate here. Joseph_Haro was first in on that.
Good
We're gonna
one.
be seeing the number 40 for a while here. So hopefully the next thing's not $40.
No, we're not. You ready?
Yes.
Action Comics 1000, signed by Alex Ross. Is that what it says, Alex Ross? I can't see.
No, Jock. It says
Oh,
Jock.
this is a Jock cover, signed by
Oh,
Jock. I like Jock. I met
Jock's
him. That's
awesome.
funny dude. Awesome cover. 9.0 white pager. $42.
Wow. All right, $42 for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. He could have sold 12 of those, but
Right.
there was only one. All right, so next one is Jock there. Here, I'll amend this for a second. For this part, Fortune favors. Oh, I covered up the wrong part. All right, enough of my antics. $42.
$42.
All right, that is claimed. And first one on that was Vintage Collectible.
These guys
Singular,
need
no
to be
S.
quick. You got to jack up the broadband speeds if you want to get stuff.
Okay, what is next?
This is a good one. This is this is Lando 1. All right. Signed 9.8, signed by Billy D himself, who is now he's deceased. Didn't Billy D pass away?
I don't
I
That's
should
okay.
know the answer to that. I don't know.
Well, if it not, it's gonna happen one day, like all of us. Now, Bill, weren't these selling for like $500?
I mean, Billy D, yeah, he was, yeah, no, he's still alive. Billy D
Good.
is still with us.
I love Billy D. This is $101 for this, signed by Billy D. 9.8
Wow. 101. That is, these are the kind of numbers I've come to expect from you here.
That's what we want. Right
There's
there.
going to be some fun numbers tonight for sure.
I know that's getting sold.
Yeah, it is. And it's going to Wireless_Henry.
Wireless, good
Star
to see
Wars.
you. All right.
Huge Star Wars fan. That's going to a good home.
And this one right here, oh, by the way, if I give anything away, so everyone knows, if you win the giveaway, you pay for shipping. That's it. That's all I'm asking of you, okay?
Okay, so if you claim something already, even better if you take a giveaway, because it can just go right in your order.
Well, right here, here's the first giveaway. It's the facsimile 251.98 signed by Neil Adams. The first person to type in and you to verify the cream of the crop, you get this.
Oh, all right. First person to write the cream of the crop. I guess I'll be strict about this. The
Be strict.
cream of the crop.
Spell it right. None of this CREM or Krispy Kreme, KREM.
There it is.
The cream of the crop.
All right.
Yeah.
Give that to Pilot_Frenchie. Nice.
All right. Bill, now that people are lubricated appropriately,
Wow. All right. It's gonna be one of those kind of nights.
I got so much stuff here. We probably have 4 hours in us to get through. all
I'm
this
here
stuff.
for you. I am here for you. However long it takes, however long you want to go, I am here for you.
I know people they're going to want to start seeing some books up close. So when we get to these things, so I'm going to do a few raws. I've got stacks and stacks of Silver Age Raws, Brahma, everything, but we're just going to try and get through what we have and see what people want to see.
All right. You're
All right,
in the driver's
first one.
seat.
This is Captain America, number 73. What's the grade on this?
It's about a 4-0.
4.0. This is when they got
Tilt it just a little bit. Help him out with like the so we get the, yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Okay, so, because Eric has dementia, this is Captain America Comics number 73. This is the last issue before it becomes Captain America Weird Tales. So this is a low print timely from later in the run. You're welcome. The Ward comes in to save the day.
Dick Grayson always had the skill. 1,600. Remember, for best offer, we're going to sell books.
So Pilot_Frenchie got that giveaway. Neil Savers presents. Just I saw you asking there.
I put that on Q.
All right, there you go.
1,600.
Raw opportunity there with a low print Captain America. That's nice. Yes, Jakey's, that is Hiram's voice you heard. He's not like Robin tied up somewhere. He's actually he's helping out.
Robin the Boy Hostage. This is one of my favorites. First Peanuts. Charlie Brown, Snoops, 4.0.
This gets asked about a lot.
Does 480 or best offer?
And what was the grade? I know it's not written on the post-it, so I just want to confirm.
4.0.
All right. All right, so that's a 4.0. If you have any questions about stuff, don't hesitate to ask. But don't hesitate if you see something you want. Claim it or venture an offer if it's been there for a minute. He has come to sell. All these books are on the table.
I've come to sell. This is Early Action Comics, number, what was that, 32?
That's 32. Oh my God.
It's, I have it as a 253, a little bit of spine shoe, but
Oh my gosh, look at the color on that. That's a great
beautiful
looking copy.
color. Awesome old Superman. It's a bargain at $1,000.
Okay. It's nice to hear somebody come on here and say awesome Superman in the same sentence.
I don't know, man. People that hate on suits, they got problems.
I feel like Bill Sun's been doing that for years, so.
I know.
There is some
The only one, though.
people are speculating about the amount of tying. All right, I'm not even going to go there. Let's stick to the books.
All right.
Chat's just being chat right now. You guys are fun.
Where did all the bids go? All right, so here we have here an Early Detective Comics, number 57. It's about a 1.8.
All right.
Great colors. I have this at 600 or best offer.
Nice. Sorry, bring that a little closer. Let's see the art on that real quick. So,
The best artist is Dick Sprang. I mean, you can't ask for a funnier name than that.
okay, up a little bit. Is there a little bit of writing at the top of the cover, or is that part of the printing?
Yeah, I have to tell you, I can't.
Yeah, so we have a name written right there at the top, Billy.
I'm not wearing glasses.
Okay.
So I can't help
And
it.
it-
No problem. That's why you get. See, you gotta have good help, and it sounds like
Yeah.
you got good help today. So
The dynamic duo.
the action that we saw right before that, there were a couple offers, the highest of which is $800. Two big Superman fans.
Take it to 800. Just take it to the house. I'm telling you, Gordon will pay for the bold. I'm not gonna capitulate every time, but you don't know when I am gonna capitulate.
Wow, well, capitulation has happened. Mark, period, Azule, period, Gemini,
Good. Good for you,
_
Mark.
comics. Biggest Superman fan I know, or one of the biggest. You do have an offer on the Detective. It came in pretty quick, and they're offering $500. I don't remember how much it was already, but
Sell it.
all right, it is done.
That's how easy it is.
BH Comics with an X on the end. You got it, BH Comics. Nice pickup so far. You see that? You guys are keeping up on these. Awesome. Make offers.
As time goes on, I might become more stingy.
All right, we'll see.
Now, do you remember this book?
Oh yeah, the color, the negative space variant.
That rogue negative color. This was a Comic Con, a San Diego Con exclusive. So it's a 300. These were selling for 300 upwards, right?
Yeah.
Today,
They were very.
$55.
Wow. 9/8, $55. It's numbered. There were a limited number of
Yep.
those.
This number is 117. It looks like.
Okay. Yeah. And it's claimed. All right, $55. D. Kurosh. DCUROSH. Got it for 55. All right, the Peanuts issue number 1 in his hand. What's going to happen?
This book should not be sitting there for more than 2 minutes. So I'm gonna do the instant price reduction because there's gonna be my bottom. I love this book. $4.25.
All right, $4.25. We're seeing your bottom early.
Yes, my bottom is showing.
Shame on you.
So, are you doing international shipping tonight? There is somebody that's international asking about shipping.
I will do
Why
international
specifically?
shipping. I will do international shipping for the cost of shipping minus the 16 that I would use to ship it. So if it's $40, I'll minus the 16, so 24.
All right, so actual cost.
Oh no, wait. Actual cost of shipping. That's right. Everyone has to pay for shipping.
Yeah, actual cost. You should know how much it costs to get something shipped to you by now.
What country?
Dubai, actually.
Oh, not Dubai.
Which
No,
is
I'm
not
just kidding. I'll ship it to Dubai.
which is not a country. It's a city, I believe. So.
In the UAE.
Yeah. All right, so
I'll ship anywhere.
while people were thinking about that $4.25 on the Peanuts, why don't we give them something else to chew on?
There's so many things I could say to that. All right, here's a good one.
Well, you did show them your bottom earlier.
Mystic Comics #1. Now, have you seen this ever on a show, on a live sale?
Not that I recall. Well, let's talk
Well, now you have
about it.
this is a 4.55. All right, take a look at the cover. You got good subject matter, anti-Nazi stuff, of course. I'm always pro-hating of Nazis here. I have this at $26.50 or best offer.
Wow.
Tough for-
Mystic #1, and
What's that? Yeah, tough first issue to get. Any Golden Age first issue is crazy.
And does that say 5.0? It's a 5.0.
4.5 to 5.0.
4.5 to 5.0. That is a great grade on that too.
Also, I can't guarantee a grade, but if a book you get comes back and there's restoration or something like that, I'll take care of you. We'll refund it. We'll work something out. So buy with confidence.
Yes. Yes, there's huge books here today. There are posters. There are animation cells. There's all sorts of stuff. Art. And
Right.
probably some more surprises. Eric's definitely blowing open the doors of the vault here
Oh yeah, we
tonight.
want to get people involved early. All right, here's a good one. FF4. First appearance of the guy with the triangle-shaped head and the wings on his feet.
I don't have another answer to that, but name more.
Anyway, so it's a 5.0. It says off-white to white. All right, I have this at $2,500 or best offer.
Wow, 5.0. I mean, that's huge. So nerds, yes, payment plans are in play. In general, on books under, let's say, $10,000, you'd be paying it off in a month, and you'd have 50% down, non-refundable down payment. The rest paid off within a month. If you're going for one of the really big boys that are coming out tonight, you probably have a couple months to work on that, but you need to arrange the terms on the air.
Yeah. All right, here's a great, one of the best covers in the top 10 for Batman. This is a single-digit Batman, number 9. It is a 4.5 off-white to white. I found a sale from 2025 for a 1.8 for $2,500. So this is a 4.5. I have it priced at $4,500.
Wow. Wow, yeah, that's one of the big Batmans, and that looks like a clean copy.
Super clean. It does. Let me see if it has writing on it. I'll let Hiram look. He's got young eyes.
So let's talk about the raw books again and the grade. So as far as guaranteeing the grade, how is that going to work?
Well, I mean, I can't guarantee if I say it's a 4 or 5 and it comes back a 4. We try to get as close as we can. If it's off by like 2 grades, yes, give me a call. If you want a refund, do whatever you want to do. Maybe we can do the difference. Like if there's a difference, I'm happily to figure it out with you. If it's restored and we missed it, I missed it, I'll either refund you or again we can work something out. So know that you're safe with what you buy.
Okay. All right. Then I just wanted to clarify when you said you can't guarantee the grade. I just wanted to clarify what that meant. So.
No, yeah, that means if it comes back, when I say it's a 5, it comes back a 3, it's a problem.
Yeah. So he knows how to read books, and he's standing behind his grades. And if there is a miss, he's going to take care of you. It sounds like so. You do have. Was the Mystic? You have an offer of 2,000, or is that a claim at 2,000?
It's $2,650, so it's an offer.
And so you have an offer from Fox J04 at 2,000 on it.
How about 22 and a quarter?
Wow. All right. Came down quite a bit.
That's 400 your way.
Yeah, came down quite a bit. You come up 200, and you come down all the way. All right, so it's a Mystic 1. He's got it at a 4550, Joe. And so 2650 if you don't want to see it go to another home. 2250 if you want to be the backup on it. That's where we're at with that. You also have an offer of $2,000 on the Fantastic Four, the Namor book from TFTV.
That's
TFTV.
That's from my brother from another mother.
Give me 2,100, Chachi.
All right.
2,100, Ramon.
Well, 2250 on the Mystic 1 is accepted. It's going to be one of those nights. Fox J04.
Ramon, do I have to write you in for 2,100 because that's what the price is going to be dropped to?
All right, if somebody wants to be the backup at 2,100 on the FF4, I guess you can do that. Okay. Let's see here. Joe, sorry, I think you just saw the Mystic sold. I see you wanted to be the backup on it. So I don't think there's going to be a problem with Fox J04 following through on that one. So, all right.
I'm waiting for Ramon.
Confirmation from Ramon on the FF.
Ramon, don't be one of those.
All right.
Chivatos.
He said, "Okay, fine."
Te quiero.
TFTV _comics taking that one down.
I was gonna bring a Rolex to sell Ramon, but I decided to leave that at home.
Somebody did ask you about what watch you're wearing today.
This right here, well, let's look at it. This is a 1967
Oh, you got him started.
Submariner Rolex, and it's from. It was sold the year of my birth. It was manufactured. I opened the bag. It was in November, December '67. I was born in '68, so
Wow.
it's an old meters first. It's as old as I am.
It's appropriate that we be talking about a Submariner watch after selling a.
This sold Submariner worked out very well. Bill, thank you for being on top of that. All right, this is one that you're just not going to see. This is America's Best Comics #1. So this is a 6.5. Is it a page quality on here? Off-white to white.
Oh, wow.
This is an old Golden Age first issue. America's Best #1. This got great fireworks on it. All these dudes.
Any
People
writing or
like-
stamps on the cover, just to note?
No.
Okay.
You see anything? People like weird names like Secret Ace and
Yeah, no.
Spiff's Peanuts or something like that.
Excellent colors on it. Excellent colors.
Maybe I shouldn't have had you show the Rolex, because now people are trying to claim it. You did say everything was for sale.
That one, and this is for sale too, but it just all it comes is with my arm on it. 2,300. 2,300.
All right, 2,300. It's a 6.5. It's the first issue. What issue is the Batman again? Just to clarify for somebody.
Number 9.
Okay, it's issue number 9. If you need any more information about it, we can give you a closer look at it. It's a gem. It's a 4.5. I can't tell you that.
All right, you want to start seeing some big crazy ones here?
I mean, I guess we're just seeing like the little crazy ones right now, huh?
I just want you to look at this right here.
Oh my gosh! With the Wheel of Death and the
Wheel
7
of Death. You have a red skull face in the middle of the Wheel of Death.
The Wheel of Death is so awesome.
Single-digit high-grade cap. Well, we figured out there was 14 higher on the census.
Yeah, only 14 higher on the census. Last 5-0 of this book went for 20 grand. This is Stanley's first comic book story.
So to review a couple of things, what's the page quality and repeat the issue number?
Yeah.
This page quality is creamed
Okay.
off white. It's number 5. April 2025. A 5.0 sold for $20,400. This is 2 grades higher. I'll put it for $20K for best offer.
Free money.
Oh man!
Good money.
last sale at 20. Wow, so 20K.
And the last sale was a 5.0.
Wow.
And it sold for 20,400.
And this is a 7.0. That is beautiful. Remind us the issue number and the pricing grade on the other cap that's on the board, the raw.
Cap 73, it's a 4.0.
Okay, cap 7340. There you go, 1,600. That's right.
Discount this one right here.
You want an instant discount? That's you, man.
1,300.
1,300. You're fucking crazy.
All right, that book just dropped $300 right before your eyes. Make offers. Eric said, "Fortune favors the bold tonight."
Insane, Eric.
All right, want to get nuts? It's gonna get nuts tonight. All right, you came to the right
All right,
place.
let's do this one. Everyone has saw the Amazing Fantasy, so I'm going to bring Amazing Fantasy out right now. Here's an Amazing Fantasy 9.8. This is the silver.
I feel like there's a catch coming.
Yes. This is the silver foil edition, right? So it has 1 ounce. Doesn't have 1 ounce of silver.
That's real metal.
Real silver, not just. This is precious metal. What were they selling for? Like they're $1,000. I see them on eBay. It's $9.95, $1,000.
Yeah, we haven't seen one on the page in a while, so.
Let's just put 777 for good luck on there.
All right, there you go. Jackpot, your slot machine lined up.
That's right.
777. That is silver. That's literally like a certified authentic. I think that like some mint, was it New Zealand or something made that?
Yeah, you're right. It was one of those mints.
Yeah, literally they had to mint that with silver. That's awesome.
Anyway, best offer. I got this one as a follow-up.
It's not that nice.
It's not silver, but it is silver age. So I want everyone to just take a look. It's a Amazing Fantasy 15.
I'm gonna scan while you talk.
You gotta look at the corners.
Yeah. Give us a clue. It's a good idea. All right.
I know where the comps are, and those comps are always posted without all the other fees and taxes and all this, that, and the other thing. So get a good idea of that one.
Two off-white pages, got the special label.
Yeah.
Spidey, the color pops on Spidey, which is nice. A little bit of chipping along the edge, but I'm not seeing any writing or.
No, the image is great. There's no drawing in of his eyes.
Yeah.
Like
Some of the weird stuff you see. Some of those kids marring their comic.
I got 23,000 on it.
Wow. All right.
Or best
Payment
offer.
plans are in place. So for a book at like the $20,000 level, if somebody did want a couple months to pay off the other 50%.
Put half down, and we'll take a couple months. We'll work it out. But you have to be responsible. I will not be chasing you down. And even I say that I won't, I still do. I'll just say just a reminder, because once the time is up, I've lost the window to sell, and you don't know what the market's going to do. I've always paid my debts, so I want everyone else, they're expected to as well. So that deposit is gone.
All right. Alan's offering you something that's not peanuts, but he wants the peanuts in the raw cap. He's offering $1,633 on a payment plan. That's Alan Jester.
I'm gonna say yeah. He's gonna do it.
I was gonna have Alan do 1666.
I'll cover the $33. Let's go. Come on, that's Alan Jester, man. That's Alan Jester.
All right. So Alan, the terms would be 50% down, non-refundable, and then the other 50% paid off within 30 days.
Alan, you got it.
Just confirm that you're good with that plan, Alan, and you got it.
All right.
Yeah. Deals are happening. Make the offers. Fortune favors the bold.
Fortuna favors the bolda. I don't know the Latin. Sorry.
What's your delay?
Fortuna bolda de favora.
I do know this. Non lesse illegitimum carbus corundum. That means don't let the bastards grind you down. It's made up, but that's what it is. All right, so
I know Senatus Populus Que Romano. That's about it for me.
what's the one from Tombstone?
I'm your
Huckleberry?
Yeah, but did they start battling in Latin first?
Oh,
Anyways.
yeah. That's I didn't go to that good a school.
So, Neil Adams is my favorite artist, right? So, well, I bought a bunch of Neil's stuff that he had. Remember, he had the label that was in his own collection. So these were his books. He read these books. They got graded. They have a special Neil label. So I bought some of them. I bought a bunch of
He
them,
actually drew his own picture that then got used for the label.
Yeah, like that.
is so awesome.
So I have a bunch, and I'd like to get some in other people's hands. I don't know how to price these, all right? Because obviously the book value is not going to be what they sold for. I bought them. I paid more for them. Again, I love Neil. So I'm going to put the same price on every one of these, and people can make an offer. I'd like to get them to other hands, and like I said, some of the cover, like this is one of my favorite covers. It's kind of his horror thing in the Detective Comics. He had a great run here. So I'm going to say, and it's signed by Neil, so part of his personal collection. I'm going to say $400 on this one. Make an offer.
Get us closer to the signature really quickly, just to show people. Look at that nice silver signature, really pops on there. And to answer a couple other things, can we get the label number, the cert number on the Batman 9?
Yep.
If somebody wants to read that, I would type it in the chat.
You know who's going to have to read it.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm gonna hold it up, Bill, while he writes the price of that other one.
Okay,
and
so
if they want a screenshot.
Take a screenshot then. There you go. So
Okay.
Get that screenshot in, hit those buttons, however you take a screenshot on your device.
Beautiful.
All right, let us know if you need to get it another way. And do you have any more of those silver AF-15s in a grade that's not 9/8?
I don't have it. All I ever saw were 9/8s, 9/9s, and
Yeah,
10s.
same.
Yeah,
So,
like
Yeah.
the guy at the Mint. Whoops! All right, this
Yeah.
is 7-0.
I'll tell you what, who's asking? Tell them to make me an offer.
Pat Sing was asking, was there a 7.5 where the silver didn't work out?
Pat, come on now, dig deep. Make me an offer that you know that I'm going to like.
All right, Pat. Okay, no, the 7.5 was the pewter version.
Yeah, that was tin, aluminum foil version.
Yeah. Right. All right. What's next?
So this is another Neil Adams personal collection.
Oh, this is one of my favorite Neils.
This cover, I think, as I recall, won cover of the year that cover came out.
Wow, it won the cover beauty pageant.
Yeah, cover beauty pageant. It's $400. I just put $400 on them. So if you want one of these, make me an offer.
Here it is, the cover of the. All right, sorry about that. I couldn't resist. All right, that book is not entering the swimsuit competition. All right, I'm done. All right, that's it. Do you have a cap 6 or a cap 18, perhaps?
I'm sure I do.
Okay.
You want me to get them out right now?
I mean, Diesel City is requesting. I have no idea their intentions otherwise, but it has been requested.
Here's cap 18.
Okay, look at that.
This is a great cover. You never see this. Getting a guy about to jack him up proper.
I love the big action on this one. Like, Cap's really up close. The action's really, it's not like it's like a more zoomed in action cover, which is awesome.
Yeah. You've got the villains. It's a 5.0 cream to off-white. I have it at 4,100.
All right, so 5.0 cream to off-white, 4,100. That's awesome.
I mean, these are single-digit caps.
All right, so there is a request to see the world's best comics one.
No, that's America's best.
Sorry.
Oh, world's best.
What did I say? No, he said world's
Oh,
best.
yeah, I hadn't shown it yet. That's why.
Yeah, because
Yeah, got it.
All right, let's show it.
Yeah, all right, so make offers. He's been taking offers, and if there has been a counter, it's been very favorable.
there it is, the book that I was going to take.
He's the one that he pulled for himself, but we got to go.
All right, there's 2 people in this room that's going to miss this book if it goes away.
Yeah.
So it's at 3.5. Again, this is a hard book to find out where the price lies, so I thought I was being very fair based on an old sale.
No, the 3.5 just went for 3,100.
That's correct.
Yeah, this isn't one of those hard ones.
Oh, that's not a hard. That's 3,100.
Sorry, my dad has Alzheimer's.
All right, 3.5. What was it? Off-white to white.
Yeah.
3,100.
Green.
Off white to white.
The AF-15 is 20,000.
23,000.
23. All right, the other book's 20. Sorry, here I am trying to. So 23. Chasing Amazing. We'd be happy to show you that book again if you want. Mark Azule just wrote 3109. Is that? I think that maybe might be a typo, but I think it's a claim. Wow.
He knows he's not messing around because Hiram would throw 31 sticks on the floor right there.
I literally had it for me.
All right, he's giving you a $9 tip. Martin, period, Azule, period, Gemini, _comics. Congratulations. I love it. You know what? If you see something you want, especially some of the books tonight are not the kind of thing you're just going to walk in and see anywhere. Don't risk it if you don't want something to go away.
Did you say someone wanted to look at Amazing Fantasy?
Yes. There it is. Stop. You're going to be alone if that happens.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm coming, Elizabeth. All right. So here we go. 2 off-white pages. It's got the special label. Colors are nice. Not seeing any writing or major defects or anything else.
No eyeballs drawn into Spidey's eyes.
Yeah, I know. Some of those kids, they do pen stuff all over the place. There you go. 23,000. Or nobody's ventured an offer yet. I guess if you want to try.
Don't be scared.
And Mr. Mystery from the preview, if it's handy.
Yeah, I know where it is.
Okay.
You know where it is?
Make offers. The board's filling up a bit, so definitely would be good to make some space.
Over. All right, here we go, Mr. Mystery. I'm going to say this is a cover that I don't want to sell because it has just about everything you want. It has skeletons and ghouls and damsels in red. You have melting candles and torture, what have you. It's number 6. It's a 2-0, off-white to white. This is the I don't want to sell price. Probably $50 above last sale, but it's still where it should be, $2,100. So make me an offer that's compelling.
Okay, compel him to sell. All right. Motu Gefter, did you miss the Superman? I mean, there's multiple Supermans. If you're talking Superman 1, we haven't seen that one yet. Ghost Rider 1, I don't know if there's one of those tonight.
No, I don't think I have.
There
Ghost Rider
is
anymore.
Also somebody that's really wanting to know if you have an Avengers 1 or a Brave and the Bold 28.
That is, the Avengers 1 is one that's staying in my collection.
Okay.
Brave and Bold 28, that's the Suicide Squad.
No, that's the first Justice League.
Justice League. I don't know. I don't have one of those here tonight.
Okay, that's fine. There is
show
Golden
this one.
Age Batman. There's a really big Golden Age Batman on the board. M. Martin, and probably some more coming. Good to see you. And then Cap 5 and 6. Not sure.
Number 9. Someone's looking those numbers up just to check it out.
There you go, number 9. And
I
lots of
have to go on
requests. I can keep reading. Why don't we just see a few more things?
This is a book that's a Grail killer right here. Look at this. I want everyone to see it. Can you hear me, Bill? Suspense number 11.
Yeah, I was just in suspense, just like taking it in. That book in that grade is beautiful.
That artist, who's the artist? It's
LB Cole.
It's like Cole Porter or something. I think.
That's Old King Cole, I think.
N.K. Cole.
Yeah.
So the last sale on this book, $19,000. All right.
I don't see any writing or any like marks,
No.
stains, no nicks and cuts of a blade, nothing.
No, so this book presents like an 8.0. It's beautiful, it's stunning, it has great color strike. The problem with the book, the reason it got a 5.0 is because it has a stain in the interior pages in the bottom right there. You see it?
Oh wow! I mean, barely.
Barely, very barely, but it goes through the pages, so they have it at a 5.0. It has not been pressed either. We got to grade it ourselves.
Yeah, that's right. And so this one, again, the last verified sale, this grade, $19,000. I have it at $17,000. So that's instant equity for this book. Flip it, do whatever you want with it.
Wow. All right.
Where the Troll fans at?
I don't know. We'll find out. Make an offer. The Batman next to the AF-15, yes, that has been asked about quite a bit. Somebody should make an offer on it. And people are circling. If you want to be the one that walks away with this book,
So,
you should make an offer on it.
like I said, there was a 1.8 for $2,500. Throw an offer. I mean, I forget where I am in on this book, which is probably to your benefit. So don't be shy because, look, it's always favored to the buyer, right?
Yeah. Any information we can give you about any of these books, we can. Tony always jumping in asking for a wall scan. We'll scan around in a minute. Well, there's a little more space to fill on the wall.
Yeah,
Let's keep seeing some new stuff here.
Don't flying off because we're selling so much. Here's a great one. Who was asking? Now, someone asked about Captain America 18, right? When I put it out
So
there.
Geek Gets Girl, will you say 3.5 on Batman? Are you trying to make an offer and maybe miss the K? I don't know. Please specify, Geek Girl. In the meantime, let's talk about what you got in your hand.
This is the other one that someone wanted to see. Same person. So Captain America 6. Can you see it?
Yeah. Tilt it like more towards me.
Yeah,
There you go.
perfect. Thank you for helping them there. So 2.0, and what's the page quality on that?
Light tan to off-white.
Oh, wow. You got that Nazi flag on there.
Awesome stuff.
Skull cover.
Oh, that is an awesome action book.
3,100. Now, whoever asked about it, you want to bundle the two together? That's a great way to do it.
That's a Cap 6. That is killer. So you do have an offer on the Batman, the Spotlight Batman, for 3,500 for Geek Get Girl. Will Geek get Batman?
37.77.
Wow. Geek 37.77. All right, that's
And I'm not going to remember
jackpot
that number, and I'm not going to change this thing because hopefully people will not tune in and forget. That's the number I'm going to put it at. 37.77.
Oh, wow. All right, Geek Get. Somebody may put it a backup. I have a feeling somebody's going to put a backup in on that. So, Geek Get, let us know soon. We'll give you some priority because you made the offer. Guys, make offers and see what happens. Yeah. Scott A. Savage fan, that's a great price on the Batman.
You want to see a cool Superman cover?
Yes, and what's up, Motu Gefter? Yes, there are payment plans available. 50% down, non-refundable. The rest paid off in 30 days. If you're chasing something that's like 10K or more, you could extend that to 60 days, still with the 50% down, non-refundable. And be responsible when you make a payment plan and follow through on it. Don't make Eric chase you. I think that's kind of the gist of it. You do have an offer on the Cap 6. And you have an offer on the AF-15. Why don't we do the AF-15 first, because that's pretty awesome. Okay. Russian Max, shooting a shot. I love it. Lump sum, one payment of $17,500 on the AF-15, if you're interested.
I appreciate you. I must be having flashbacks to the Diamond District and Moises the Jeweler. I appreciate the offer, but I can't go that low on that book. So thank you. I appreciate the offer from
Max. If you can get closer, if you can shoot a little bit closer to the bullseye, you might have a shot. Thank you for the offer either way. How about the Cap 6? Diesel City Comics is throwing $2,750 and is off and needs a payment plan to do it.
Since you need a payment plan, do $2,900.
Okay, $2,900. He said he'd be more flexible on full payment up front, but he is coming down to $2,900.
But I'm coming down more for you. I'm coming down more for you if we do the math.
For you. Okay. So there we go. Now the offer. So Collector Supreme, I think you've heard the counter by now, but did bring the offer up to $18,000. All right, so you only bested Mask by $500. All right, Eric, you want to respond? That's Collector Supreme Joe.
Joe, with friends like you, who needs enemies?
All right, so thank you for the offer, Joe.
Joe will buy it if I were to do it. I'm not going to do it, Joe. Thank you, though, for the offer. He knows.
Yeah, of course, and that was, yeah. So
and then Joe would have it on his show for 26, and then he'd take 23. I'm like, wait a minute, what just happened?
Well, while Joe considers making an offer
We love
closer to $23,000, thank you, Joe, for the offer. We're going to call this $2,900 acceptance on a payment plan for the Cap 6.
Tell Hiram who got it. Nice work.
All right, Diesel City Comics, you got it. So 50% down non-refundable, the rest paid off in 30 days. And congratulations. That's an amazing book.
Huh?
Do you happen to have, so a couple of the asks are Detective Comics 36, which is First Hugo Strange, or Detective Comics 74?
I don't think so. No. The 36, I think I keep that that stays in my collection.
There you go. $37.50 was the counter on that. What is that in the middle? There's a little name or something?
It says,
it's a sticker with the name Herbie Hoagland.
Oh, I missed that earlier. All right, we should definitely
It looks like
highlight
it's from,
that.
almost like from the retailer or something.
Okay, so it does have the sticker in the middle of the book. So, but it's still a 4.5. With that on the book, it's a 4.5.
So tell me the offer if the offer still stands, so I can make sure I process it correctly as they want to.
So they did make the offer on the book you're holding, the Batman, and you countered at $37.50.
I counted at $37.77, right?
Thank you. Sorry, it was the slot machine
That's
number.
correct.
$37.77.
And they counted at $37.50.
No counter. With no
Perfect.
response yet on that one. And Gambit Comics, we'll highlight what cap issues are on the wall in a second. If you have a low grade Showcase 4, somebody's excited.
Showcase 4 is the
First Flash.
It's low grade, but it's also not low price because it's hard for me to get that one, and I'm in it pretty good.
All right, well, if you're offering it tonight, I guess at some point it'd be good to look at it. And Toadie's noting that Herbie Hoagland was the collector, and he's owned many of Herbie Hoagland's books. All right.
Oh, sweet. How about this one for a classic Superman?
How about that, indeed? Yeah.
I mean, what else do you need? You have Eagle, you have Flag, you have Soups.
The only thing
It's
we
a
need
4.5.
is an Eagle sound.
Off-white. There you go. Off-white to white. I have this this is a classic cover, period. $49.50.
Okay, and yeah, as we go along, if there's anything to like specifically, we should note if there's writing or any like significant like stains or stickers or anything on any of the books, just to make sure there's no surprises for people later.
Bill, do you want to have a little fun?
Yes, I love fun.
Let's do a reverse auction on this.
Oh my gosh! All right, so explain really quick, briefly explain what a reverse auction.
So I have it at this price. I'm going to knock it down, and then people have 30 seconds to claim, and then I'll knock it down some more money, and we keep going down until someone claims it. And that's what they get
So
for.
it's starting at $400. Let's present the book again. So it's a strange event.
I'm already going to knock it down because 400 didn't sell. All right. So we're going to start at 360.
Okay, so this is now this book is 360. It's a 2.0, and it's signed by Neil Adams, and it's from the Neil Adams collection. It's noted on the label.
His mitts are all over this
and
book.
It's actually got the limited Neil Adams label that you literally can't request from CGC. You have to get special permission to get it.
I actually have this old clock from an old basketball course on it. I don't think it works. I could use that, run the countdown. So
if you want this for 360, now is the time to claim it. Remind us the page quality one more time.
it's a crow, creamed off white.
Okay.
Again, I'm sure Neil would roll this up, probably had it under his arm,
All right.
taking it back in front of work.
360 is done. That is claimed.
Nice, good work. I applaud whoever bought that because I love Neil Adams.
Ray period Pinheiro 17. I mean, yeah, I don't think there's another Neil Adams collection of that issue. That's the one. Yeah.
Do you want to see?
Congratulations, Ray.
I own quite a few pieces of Neil Adams art. The stuff that you do for AtCon, or when he would draw or do a commission, something like that.
Yeah, I remember you picking up some amazing stuff. That's for sure.
I'll offer this one for sale.
Oh my God! Wow.
This is one of the most killer pieces that he ever sold on any of the shows that he did stuff for you on.
This was definitely unexpected.
Yeah, this Dead Man, because I've got the Hulk. I got his one that he did with Captain America punching Red Skull, which is it's awesome. This one, I'll sell it for what I'm in it for, $2,500.
Wow. All right, so it's framed. It's signed by Neil Adams.
I'll even ship it
original art.
framed if you want me to. It's not an exciting frame. It's because it fits right in. But I'll ship it framed, and we'll make sure it gets
All right,
shipped.
so that is original art. And remind us the price one more time.
$2,500.
That's killer.
That's
Can we see the Mystic 9 for somebody who has reportedly an itchy trigger finger, known as Costa Mainline Comics?
Oh, Mystic 90, yes. Hiram's going to be getting that from the stack.
All right, Costa, we're going to take a look at that book. And yeah, don't worry. There's still a ton to see. Get comfortable. Stay tuned. We're seeing some amazing comics. There's still posters. There's tons of stuff.
This is the best cover of that run, the best subject matter of a short run, and it's a crazy book.
Like Hitler in some sort of like neck clamp thing.
Torture Hitler.
Okay, so really quickly, this is a huge book, so we just want to outline. It does have a store stamp right there.
Okay, thank you.
And it does have some tape on the spine. No major missing pieces. It is blue label 1.5 off-white pages. No major missing pieces on the back, no writing or anything. The biggest thing is that store stamp and the tape, but presents beautifully.
And
Holocaust cover.
And Hitler saying, Himmel, mein Head.
Mein Himmel, mein Head. And you got the girl, the red, in the rack. 8,400.
Okay, wow. That book is wild.
It really is.
I don't know if there's a Tomb 10 or a Werewolf by Night 32 to that.
Now I have a raw Werewolf by Night 32. I don't know where it is.
Can you show the store stamp one more time? Yeah, Buzzards. What's up, Greg? We'll definitely give you a look at that.
I'll tell you, you know what, Bill? Here's what I'm going to do, because the Buzzards are here, and that means other dealers are probably here. People might want to spend some money. Here's what I'm going to do.
Why in the ass there?
I'm going to give you something that's unprecedented on a scale never seen before on Elite Comics 11 Instagram. I sold comics over the last 4 years. I see this West Ham shirt for you guys follow the Premier League. West Ham is my team. They stink, but they're East London, and you got to root for the team in your neighborhood. So I have a place in London. I just finished remodeling it. 3 bedrooms, 1,500 square feet, 10-minute walk from the Tower of London. Anyone who spends $40,000 or more, I'll give them a free week to stay there next summer. All right? So
okay, so let
that.
me get this straight. So
Yeah.
if somebody during this sale spends a total of $40,000 or more,
Yeah.
you are going to give them a free week at your recently remodeled 3-bedroom place, a 10-minute walk from the Tower of London in London.
That's correct. That is my thanks to them for, and now, again, they could be buying it for their next display to their, for their shows, to resell. I don't care. I want them, that's my way of saying thank you. And it's like a little nice bonus, so.
All right, so it's
Now,
tonight it's Airbnb free.
Airbnb
Spend
free.
$40,000 and you get the $40,000 worth of stuff, but you
That's
also
right.
have a free place to stay in a great part of London for a week. That is amazing.
I know, having said that, here's a book that I've heard of.
Can I pass along an offer real quick while we ogle this Superman one?
Yeah.
So Costa is respectfully saying he offers $7,700 on the Mystic. I don't remember how much it was, but that is the
All right,
offer.
dude. That's a respectful offer, and for you, I will give you the return respect. I don't even, where is it? Here it is. There, $7,700.
What? That's done?
Yep. No, I told you, I'm here to sell stuff.
Magic is real. That book is going to a new home. Eric, you just hooked him up. Coast_mainline_comics. Fortune.
You're on your way to a free week in London.
Oh my gosh. Congratulations, Costa. That book is
That's a great buy. Thanks
amazing.
very much.
Wow. All right. He ran out of room to write the thank you hands.
All right, so we just showed a book, so let's take a look
Yes.
at it.
Buy
No,
a
that wasn't
Superman
it.
1, get a free vacation. Well said, Wade. Well, you get the free place to stay. You're going
I'm
to have to figure out
I'm not paying
airfare.
for your ticket.
boat,
I'm not buying you dinner.
Okay. So here we go.
So-
Superman 1. So give us the details that are on the label.
Okay.
And
So-
everything we need to
So
know.
let's do it. So it's a 6.5 cream to off-white pages, moderate extensive A4.
So
Restoration-
A4, so they grade the restoration. So A is like, they gave it an A grade. So it's like really tastefully done restoration.
Exactly. Yeah, and that restoration is in the form of color touch, pieces added, tear seals, cover cleaned, and reinforced. For everyone who wants to ask that question because they Frankenstein books, I would not try to remove the restoration on this one. You would split the spine because of the pieces added. It presents beautifully. It presents nicer than a 6.5 in my opinion.
The back is a deep red.
The back is a deep red. It's really, really nice.
Man, how many of these don't have the back cover at all?
Exactly. Beautiful
I believe
book.
believe Russian Max bought one. Or I remember, what was it? No, we had one years and years ago. Anyway.
So to answer your question, Gary, there is no trimming and there is no writing. Those are not there. But you heard Hiram's recommendation to not try to but if you purchase this book, it's yours to do with and have evaluated anyway.
There's no trimming, no writing on this book. It looks great.
No, it's stunning. I'm going to show it one more time.
Yeah.
So few of these sell. It's easy to find out what the sell price was for. I mean, we can all do that.
Let's just spend a few hours ogling this book. I mean, how often do you see one that's this nice right here in front of you?
Look at the colors. They're beautiful.
So I'm putting it out at 90. I will listen to offers. I will not take an offer less than what I'm into it for, but I will still listen to all offers. And don't forget, there's a free week accommodations in London.
Yeah, you claim that book, you will get a free week. So is a week, I guess, just in case we get into the weeds in this. So that's 7 days?
And fly in on Saturday, fly out the next Saturday.
Okay, there we go. So,
right?
Let's say
we can do 7 nights. I mean, let's make it easy.
All right.
No, I
don't think he's offering 2 weeks to anybody. So it's not like every 40,000 you get an additional week. And
No. I got to stay there too.
But there you go. And no, yes, I know. I'm not going.
This is a great Superman cover. So this is action number 53. You got the flamethrowers. I know we got a lot of flamethrower cover fetishes and whatnot.
Flamethrower cover fetish is nice. All right, I guess everybody's got their thing. There's multiple.
Yeah, it's a 2.0 off-white. I have it at $1,400.
Let's get a look at the cover. Sometimes the bags are making the glare a little bit worse.
I can fix that.
Yes. All right. Fantastic. All right, thank you. That is better. So look at those guys flamethrowing Superman, but he's not having it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's great. All right, so 2.0 off-white, $1,400.
You can pair it together with the Superman with the Superman with the shield flag and the eagle. How can you not want that?
All right, I think somebody's trying to take a dig at West Ham. I don't know. Silver Surfer, it sounds like you're
if we get to it, I have bolos of raw Silver Surfer. There's only like 18 in the Silver Age run.
Okay.
So we'll see if we can get to it. If not, we'll have to do it again.
And Deadly Stealth, if you're serious about the Superman, we can take as many looks at it as you need, and any way we need to do it. Just say the word.
Down, side to side, whichever you want.
Yeah, exactly. However you want that Superman to move, we can move it for you.
This is a great book right here. This is Mary Marvel, #1.
Big fan.
Oh, yeah.
So we got to have some positive. How many people are watching, Bill? I got to.
Oh, we're over 200. We are over 200.
625 for this book.
Fantastic. All right, issue number 140. Remind us the page quality one more time.
Page quality on this is an off-white to white.
All right, so nice page quality when you're getting into these Golden Age books.
So let me just remind everyone. Thank you for telling me. So anyone that bought, you will get a invoice from either me or Hiram. All right.
I pinned your address down below. Was that the best thing to do?
Yeah. Eric's is best.
Yeah.
Worst case, we could just invoice from Eric's. It's fine.
That's correct. And if you don't follow me because that way sometimes the messages don't show up if you don't follow me.
Okay, yes. Yeah, so
then I have to
give him a follow. Hit this drop down. Follow Yakuza Duck. If you see it, I pinned it down below. Send him a DM. Open up that line of communication. Say, so there wasn't a counter on the AF-15. It was too far apart. Yeah. The highest offer of which was 18, from Collector Supreme at $18,000.
Joe's he's drinking like Schlitz malt liquor right now.
And just to handle a few other things, so Costa wants to take a second and to appreciate you, Eric, for curating, quote, perhaps some of the sickest books you will ever see in a sale in one place. So
appreciate that. It's very, very kind of you. I don't do it alone, so I thank you so much. I still want to get back to this suspense. This is $2,000 under the last sale on the classic LB
All right.
Gold.
Eric doesn't want to be in suspense anymore, so somebody make an offer.
And don't forget, so here was the Cap 6 2.5. 2.0 in April was 4,080. I have it at 4,900 or best offer.
Issue number again, one more time.
Number 6. Oh, no, I'm sorry, number 4.
Okay, this is issue number 4.
Yeah, look at
that.
You got little green dudes. You got. I mean, now we're down to the top 5 Cap books.
Oh, look at that. He's blocking a bullet with his shield. Wall saving the day. Batman had Robin. He had Bucky.
These just, I mean, these are great books. They just don't come up for sale that often, and you're getting a chance to get them at the price you see, and perhaps with a payment plan.
Yep.
No hammer fees.
Pongo is hoping you might have a Comedy Comics 22 or other 1940s Toon World War II covers.
No funny animals, no timely animals, no Fox animals.
Okay. And the AF-15 is at 2.0, and if you want another look at it, we can do that. Just request it.
You want to do something fun here for any of my fans?
Yeah, and the board's kind of filling up a little bit, so we'll do a wall scan soon. But let's do something. Oh my gosh, Eric, we should have talked before the feed. Look at this.
Bill, you can't buy, can you? Someone buy it.
No. Stop. No.
I want you to see.
Buy for you. Don't buy stuff for me today.
You see that autograph?
Yeah, that's William Shatner.
You see that one right there? That is Walter Koenig. So check off. I got these autographs myself. 200.
Oh gosh, he spent that much or more just getting it signed. That's
absolutely.
Not even counting the time in line.
Look how cool that is.
That's gonna go.
Dude, 200 for that.
Yeah, it's gonna go.
You have due to it in your heart if you don't like that.
Wow. All right, there it goes. Yeah. All right. First
That's a person after my own heart.
Tony
Yetzi. He likes Bill Shatner because he's Canadian.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, beam me up, Canada.
Well, how about this? We're gonna start. I think we're gonna start doing some posters pretty soon, because I got so much more books to do. But I know people will call me and ask me about posters.
AF-15 Rodney MW is currently priced at $23,000. It's a 2.0. It's got a special label. What was the page quality again?
It was off-white.
Yeah, off-white pages. There was an offer of $18,000 that did not get a counter. So right now you need to know that you need to get closer than $18,000. That's the only guidance I can give you. But Ollie is watching, so be bold, make an offer, and maybe some magic will happen. There's already some magic in the air tonight.
So I have Bond fans that have been asking about Bond posters. I'm going to show some James Bond originals.
That's some killer Bond posters.
Who grew
Not
up
the kind
with-
of stuff you see every day.
Who grew up with Roger Moore? This is an autographed Roger Moore.
Oh, that's great. I think that's from the man with the golden gun.
A Scaramanga with the triple nipple. All right. I don't even know what this is worth. I don't even know what to pay for. $50 for Roger Moore's autograph.
Oh,
Sir Roger's passed
Tony,
away.
I'd love to be in your guys' chair right now. Like I said, don't buy from me. I am excited for you, dear.
I love
viewer.
Roger Moore myself, but I love Sean Connery.
Do you have a Captain America Comics 7 tonight?
Do I?
I think so.
And yes, there is production art coming for anime as well as like some anime original art. Like cells. There's some amazing stuff. It's not just comics. There's some posters that we're going to start seeing in a bit. The cells we're going to get to. $50 is claimed. Buzzard_Brothers_Comics.
That's a good buy.
Oh,
If I had known it was Greg, I'd have thrown it in with whatever he's going to buy later today.
All right, Greg. Sounds like you'll have some room in your package. So
Don't forget, Greg, you can take your wife and you can take the whole crew, Cash and the boys, all England. I'll send you where all the pubs are. Just dig deep. This is a great one right here.
Hey, you can hang out with Sunil, Ilson.
That's right, Il-Sun.
Big boy right here.
This is a big one. A grade above was 10,000. This is a 7.0. There's specific people that have asked me about this. I have this at 9,000 or best offer. I will listen to best offers. I built the whole all winners run. It took me some years, and I have 2 left in the run. So
Let me
this
ask
is one of them.
a couple questions about this. Hold on.
Bring it back.
The page quality,
Page quality is a cream to off
and
white.
there's a note below the date and publisher, what is that note on the slab?
It says winter issue.
No, it's a very minor amount of glue on the cover.
Okay. I don't know, Hiram, if you want to explain what, I mean, most of the people who are going to be after this book understand that there's some glue involved sometimes.
Yeah, so you can have a minor amount of glue on a comic book as long as it's not performing any restorative acts. So if it's piecing together or holding together anything, it will be restoration. So this probably had some glue or some sort of adhesive spilled on it because it was like on a craft table or something like that. But it's not affecting anything. It's not supporting anything. So it is Blue Label.
Crisp the sides, crisp the edges.
All right.
Beautiful colors.
I see that's a winner. Oh, are you talking about the claim from earlier? Yeah, that's definitely a winner. Wait, Sock Monkey, you're saying congratulations, we have a winner. That's a winner. What? All winners.
Yeah,
all right, I'm a little
yeah.
slow sometimes, but I get there eventually. All right, as far as things that people are asking for, do you have any Bruce Lee items tonight?
Yes,
Do you have a Captain America 78, which is a Romita issue?
No,
I saw that.
yeah, we sold all the 3 Romita issues last day.
And if you have any Hulk or a Giant Size X-Men one or Matt Baker, I'm just letting you know some of the asks. And
About that one.
you have an offer on the
Ask and
Superman.
you shall receive.
Wait, you have an offer on the Superman.
So
All right,
Tony
here you go.
is making a play for the Superman, and I
Your best
guess
friend.
a week in London at $65,000. No
Thank you, Tony, for
mention
that
of
offer.
payment plan.
Yeah, I can't take that one though, but I do thank you for it.
Okay.
It's just too low.
Would you just encourage him to make a
I
higher
encourage you to
offer, or do
make.
you have a counter
I
in
encourage you
mind?
to make a better offer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the offer, Tony. It's amazing. It's an amazing book. If you can get closer.
Tony's done very well on my books lately.
You also have an offer on the all winners, and they are noting it'll go to a good home if that moves the needle for you, of $7,000.
Who's the home?
Darkhold _comics.
All right. Listen, I know because we've been chatting about this. I'll tell you what I'll do. You do me.
Wait, no, we don't do those kind of offers on this stream.
I want to keep it. I have it at 9. 7777.
7. Loves the sevens.
All right, write the number 7 4 times, and that book will be yours. You can consider yourself lucky. Thank you, Darkhold, for the offer. Let us know if somebody wants to be the backup at 7777. I have a feeling, Darkhold, let us know. I don't think we've seen the price on the Giant Size X-Men one yet. Just say
Oh,
go.
we haven't.
We've not.
It keeps getting pulled back.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if
That's
there's a Daredevil one either.
No, there
That's-
isn't.
That's stayed in my collection. 6.0 off white to white. I have it at 1900.
There you go. Yeah, and I guess I'm just to cover the bases, no writing, no big pieces, anything like that.
On what, the X-Men?
Yeah, just to make sure.
No writing.
Perfect.
No pieces missing.
Perfect.
It's just the kind of the wear and tear 6.0, I think.
Yes. No, always bronze.
It does have the X-Men label, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Okay. Well, all right. No. Yes, he did say that, but that wasn't the end of the sentence.
I've had people call me about these books too.
What's up,
All right.
Fisk? Collectibles in the house. All right, another great elite vendor.
How about this one?
Oh wow!
This is,
All right.
First Sandman ASM4. It's a 3.5. It's off white to white. I'm doing an instant reduction. I had it at $13.50. It is now $9.95.
All right, he's writing that right on the slab conveniently for you. It's not. He's got to post it there. There you go. Whoa! Wait. That's at $13.50, and you just dropped it to $9.95.
I did.
That has to go.
I like it.
And it's a 3.5. And remind us the page
Off
quality.
white
one
to
more time.
white.
Off white to white. All right, that didn't take long at all. That did not take long at all. Wow! Silver period surfer period 13.
Silver Surfer today. Thank you for patronizing again for me.
Wow.
I appreciate it.
You better be fast with some of these.
You know what? I don't know anything the silver one. I know if I go from 777 to 555, we should sell it, right?
Okay, so this is like one of those made out of silver comics from like the New Zealand Mint. It was in partnership with CGC. It's a 9.8.
Triple nickel.
555.
Triple nickel.
Go in the back,
Put it.
quick, just so they can see the silverness. Oh, the back, but that's fine. There we go. See, it's a slab of silver.
It's got all the marble like headshots on the back too. It's kind of cool.
As far as other things, any more fun specters, and can we see the mystery that's on the board currently?
We have almost every more fun Spectre here except for his first appearance, but I don't think Eric wants to sell it.
That's what I'm collecting right now.
Yeah.
Fun specters.
Yeah, those are cool.
I'll show them to you if you want to just.
No, it's okay. Don't tease anybody. You're allowed to keep some stuff.
All right.
So there we go. There's the mystery, Mr. Mystery.
I'm gonna do one price drop on this here.
Okay. And is the Showcase 4 coming out later? You mentioned it, and now people want to know.
I'll take it out. You know what? But I'll tell you because I bought it from a person that's watching the show. 1900. So I know what I got to be on it. I don't necessarily want to sell it, but if you give me my price, I'll sell it.
Okay.
It is a stunning copy, though.
And Greg knows because I bought it from him.
Oh my gosh. Here is a Showcase 4. I mean, this is a nice copy. These are usually really beat up. I'm not seeing any okay,
So,
there's a little chip in the top
little
corner
chip
there.
here, no writing. Little
Let's
chip
go.
in the bottom left down here.
Okay. And let's show the front, the spine edge. That didn't quite come in.
So it's light tan to off-white pages.
Okay.
No signs of brittleness anywhere from what I see.
And
it's
go ahead.
beautiful. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
15,000.
Wow. That's a big.
You know what? I'm
book.
sorry. Eric said 14.7. He discounted it immediately. 14.7.
All right, light tan to off white, and that's
It's beautiful. The only ones I've ever had have just been faded to shit and all beat up.
As far as asks, so you do have an offer on the silver AF-15. So far, it's the only offer I've seen on it at $333.
Sure. See that? How it works?
Wait.
That's insane.
You accept it? That's an acceptance?
Why not? I'm in a good mood right now.
Fucking nuts.
Someone just made money on me.
Oh, wow!
Holy shit.
12
What do I do with it, Connie? Let someone enjoy it. I mean, it's not on my wall. What can I do?
Make
Jesus Christ.
I'll
offers.
take a bath on it. Here we go.
Offers.
Wait.
We have not seen ASM-3 yet.
Bill, who was
But you do.
this?
That,
Well, who's
I guess I should tell you that. 12-cent keys.
Oh, 12 cent keys. You should have got me 444.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
All right. So we have not seen an Action 242 yet. Yes, somebody asked about the ASM-3, so the good get. But Tony wants to offer you, what, 12,000 on the Showcase?
And I'm telling you, that is my bottom on the Showcase.
All right, you found
Tony had a 9.8 of that. So this is like chump change.
That's insane.
Yeah.
All right, Tony, thank you for the offer. Definitely need to get closer, it sounds like. And what issue number is the mystery book before we see that ASM-3?
Mystery. This is it's number 6. It's the best cover. I mean, it's one of my favorite covers. Period.
All right, somebody's getting bold on the Giant Size X-Men 1. It's a 6.5, correct?
Yeah.
It's a 6.0. 6.0.
It's a 6.0, just say go. It's a 6.0. So they need to confirm that they know it's a 6.0 because they wrote 6.5. But they did offer 16,500. I mean, 1,650 on it. Jeez.
Make sure they know the grade. Make sure that we're all on the same page, and that's not 16,000 because I will take that.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely 1,650.
And it's off-white to white pages.
Yeah.
Okay, so just say go. Confirm you know it's a 6.0. I don't know if the offer would be accepted or not yet. Tony did come up to 14,000 on the Showcase, just so you know.
From who?
Tony, Yetzi, 14,000 on the Showcase.
I think I can do 14,550.
Okay. 14.
I mean, that's my bottom on it. People ask, so that's what I'm going to sell. I didn't want to show it, but I'm showing it, so that's my price.
All right. 14,550.
You can't have all the books.
All right, it has been confirmed 1650 on the Giant Size X-Men 160.
Let's do it.
Bring it up.
offers. Wow, he has come here to sell these books today. He has come to bargain, so try.
I told Ali, I told Bill, I'm here to sell books. I'm not one of these guys that's gonna. I have to make 38% on everyone and bring out a bunch of books and not sell them. I'm ready to sell some books.
Just
Let's do it.
underscore say go is the claimer on the giant size X-Men one.
Just say go. Amazing Spider-Man 3. This is a 4/5 creamed off-white. Actually, I think it's a great presenting book here. First Doc Ock.
Oh yeah, there's no bad copy of this book, but a 4.5 is great grade.
This is the best grade I've ever had on this book, too. I have it at 3,200.
No, that's great.
Or best offer.
I've had a few 4.5s over the years. It's a really nice place to be on that book.
Let's show
The Neil
one more
Adams
book.
Batman sold, unless there's another one that we've seen that I don't remember. Okay, so you have a $200 offer on it?
on this one.
I think so. Mr. Carnage 99 said 200 for the Neil Adams Batman.
It was signed by Neil from his personal collection.
Well, how much is? What's the sticker say?
Let's do 300. It's at 400. If someone bought one at 400, I'll reverse auction
All
this
right.
again. If we don't.
Mr. Carnage 300. I'm trying to stay calm, but inside I'm already doing backflips. The Showcase 4 has sold. The Showcase 4 is sold. You said what was the counter?
What did I say? 14,550.
All right,
Yeah.
Tony offered 14,000. Elite Collectibles 11. So Ollie said he'll cover the 460 for Tony. I think he meant what was it, the 550?
Yeah.
I mean, all right, it's done. It's done, Tony. Yetsy
And
Tony, you got it.
There was no mention of payment plan, so we're gonna take
No
that.
mention of payment plans. Tony, you just picked up a Showcase 4. I mean, I am.
I'm
Yes.
actually not super happy that it just.
No,
sold.
I know. No, and Ollie just found out he covered $100 more than he was planning to. So I think it stings for everybody right now except for Tony. Congratulations.
I'm not super happy with that, but that's all right. I congratulate him though.
All right.
Let's show this book and then let's show some anime.
One other thing here.
We'll do a wall scan after this book.
Costa wants to confirm where your place is in London. It sounds like 10-minute walk from the Tower of London. He says his wife wants to know where this is. This could get exciting for everybody.
Okay, I'm going to tell you exactly. I don't know when the last time you've been there. If you're standing on Tower Bridge, right, and you're facing north, Tower of London is on the left. The bridge with the big spires where Spider-Man No Way Home is right behind you. It's called Wapping. It's all the old warehouse and docks district. So you walk to the right. I timed it with my wife. 13 minutes we walk from our place across the bridge into Bermondsey. So you're a 10-minute walk from Tower Hill Station. You're about an 11-minute walk from Aldgate Station and about a 15-minute walk to Brick Lane, Spitalville Markets, and all these vintage shops. And if you walk across the bridge and make a right, it's another 15-minute walk to Borough Market. So it's a great place. Like, tourism stops at the bridge, so it goes from being super crowded to being kind of in a neighborhood that's super cool. And it's
There's
on
a
a
fun
main
pub
road, so
down
easy to
there.
get a cab and all that stuff.
Years ago.
Yeah.
So if you have any other questions, let us know. So basically, if you spend $40,000 or more tonight, Eric is offering you a week at his recently refurbished 3-bedroom
The
place.
place is
in
stunning. It's stunning.
So-
And your wife is promoting your collection habits.
Yeah, and you get what you claim
Yeah.
as well. So you have an offer on the ASM 3 for $2,400.
2,400. Let's do 2,700.
Okay, JGC 2,700. Yes, Bill McNally's Irish Pub. Yes, there is an ASM 3 on the board. It's a 4.5. And what does the sticker on it say again?
It says 32.
32. There is a 27,500. 20. Gosh, I keep doing that. All these big numbers. 2,750 counter offer currently being considered. If you want to be the backup at 2,750, can we show it one more time? There you go, 4.5, and highlight the page quality one more time.
cream to off-white pages, but it
Okay.
is a stunning copy, great colors. The biggest thing is this crease down here. That's why I got the 4.5. But other
Yeah,
than
I
that,
don't see any writing, any stains.
beautiful.
That, you know.
well, it's a beautiful book.
Okay.
Last book, we're going to do a wall scan, and we're going to do some anime, because people want anime, and then we're going to do some posters, then we'll get back to books, because I got boatloads of Golden Age goodness here to go through, and Costa's got to get to 40K, and we can make it happen for him. This is a great cover, and I just never, ever, ever see it.
Oh, wow.
So that's one of the earliest Carmine Infantino covers on Flash.
Wow.
Classic.
And this is a 4.0. It's a white pager.
Whoa, it's a white page fluoro. Look at that.
Look at the colors, and it has not been pressed. You can see some creases on it.
Oh,
This is
wow.
every bit worth this right here. $9.50.
Let's see
Yeah.
the back cover on it also.
Yeah.
Look at that, great colors.
Oh, that's a really nice 4.0. All right, $9.50. Look at that. Spine looked nice and solid and clean. Okay.
All right. Time for the wall scan. What do you say? Bill?
Yes, let's do a wall scan. Somebody was asking about looking at the mystery. Let's go nice and slow on this wall
We'll
scan.
throw the
here.
mystery here. Harm's going to do the honors. I'm going to watch him do the wall scan as I write stuff down.
All right, so here we
This
go.
is the Mr. Mystery. If you want to see it up close, it's a 2.0.
It's a great cover.
Off-white to white. Okay? It's the back. It's got some
Yeah.
staining at the top. Solid 2.0. And it's 1900.
Okay, 1900. Yeah, we'll take a nice slow look at it on this wall
All right.
scan here.
So here we have a cap 18. Let's move this way.
Try to get the stuff out of there for just so we can see it.
Okay.
All right, so yeah,
Sorry.
maybe back up just a tiny bit so that
Yeah.
the top of the slab comes in. Perfect. There you go.
Perfect. So this is a cap 18 5.0 cream to off-white. This is a classic cover for 4100. We have an America's Best Comics #1 and a 6.5 for 2300. Mr. Mystery, we just showed it. #6 classic bondage cover and a 2.0 for 1900.
So here's a couple offers really quickly. So you have an offer of 700 on the Flash, the
Yeah.
stunning sword Flash.
I can't take that, unfortunately. I mean, I'm telling you, I tried to find that book for a couple of years, and this one is the best I saw. So I don't have as much room to come down. I can come to 900. That's just the way it is. I mean, it's just
We got room on some. We got
Yeah.
no room on others.
All right, E. Wayne. So you got a new number. It's lower than where you started. Can you get to 900? Meanwhile, that mystery book we were just talking about, Long Island Collectibles, is hitting you at 1500. Making a play for it.
I think my bottom is going to be 1760. I think that's as far as I can go. I really love that cover.
All right.
But that's still
All right,
coming
Long
to
Island, 1760. If you can get there on it, let us know. All right, here's a big one. This AM15. This will get you more than halfway to London.
Yeah.
That's right.
Amazing Fantasy 15 and
You
it's
put
2.0.
you want a bundle. I put this out there. Anyone who wants a bundle, you put that and Suspense together, and you're there.
Here. No
You
discount.
get an AM15, you get the suspense book, and you get a lodgings for a week in a nice place in London. Wow.
Yep. 2.0 off-white pages, 23,000.
And this book again, right here, a 5.0 sold for 20,000 in April. This is a 7.0 stunning copy.
For 20,000. And we'll listen to some offers on
Of
that.
course, I'll listen to offers.
Yeah, the Wheel of Death is amazing. That's such a cool cat.
All right. The Holy Grail, 6.5. It is restored, moderate, no trimming, but it does have color touch, pieces added, tear seals, cover clean, and reinforced. It's 90,000. Shoot us an offer. We are available for payment plans up to 3 months on this one.
Sure.
Up
So
to
yeah,
3
no-
months on this one.
No trimming on this, so if that matters to you.
Yeah.
You don't get to stay in the place until the book's paid, though.
Yeah. From the Neil Adams personal collection, we have Tech 413 and a 5.5 signed by Neil, and again with the Neil label 300. I think Eric's gonna drop that down to 260 right now.
Getting close on the signature by Neil, just so people can
Looks
see.
like I just dropped it to 260.
We just dropped it to 260 right
Well,
now. This is the reverse auction.
Burnham Josh offered 250 as you were dropping it to 260, so they hadn't heard the update.
Yeah.
Tell me the name again.
All right. Wow, Burnham. Oh, I already called it out. Fox Jay was trying to snipe it. Oh,
Josh, no one was-
Burnham Josh 38 got it for $250. All right.
Beautiful.
All right, nice. Sorry, Fox. I love a good snipe. I would have been happy to make the noise. That was a almost snipe. Oh, all right. I guess I'm a little too quick on the trigger tonight.
That's
All
like
right.
my love life right there. even the same sound effects.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong? There's kids.
Nobody wants to hear their dad talk.
No,
No,
nobody.
no,
This
no.
man is 70 years old talking like a
You-
20-year-old. Okay.
You have an offer on the mystery up to 1,700 now. They did
Yeah,
come
we'll
up
take
to
it.
17, huh?
Fuck. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're taking it.
Apparently,
All
I'm taking
right.
Who is it?
All right. Wow. Long
Who's the-
period
who's the-
Island Ferry Collectibles.
Long-
You got it. Pete. When I had already called the claim by Burnham, I was ringing the bell and calling it out when Fox's 300 came in.
Dylan's the arbiter of all claims.
I would- You know, once the bell's ringing, you can't unring that bell, so to speak. So
Yeah.
okay, let's talk about the suspense. It's
All
done.
right. Okay. So this suspense, the last sale on a 5.0 went for $20,000. This one looks much nicer than a 5.0. It looks like a 7 to an 8.0, but it does have a stain on the interior pages. That's an Bill, you're fucking.
Did Dark 5.7777? Put it right back on that.
Not yet. That's all right. Anyway, so this is $3,000 below the last sale for 17,000. LB Cool goodness.
That's a good math.
All right, I'd love to keep joking around, but how much is the Superman?
Superman is 90,000.
Okay. All right, so there you go. Crazy for Comics. There you go. It's 90,000.
That's what I'm asking.
All right, there are people for a second that thought that it had been claimed because all it's a, but I definitely had to look. A question was being answered when they wrote 90K. So,
Crazy for Comics is capable of it. He's a good guy.
all right,
You know, we'll
Crazy
take care
for
of you, man.
Comics. If you haven't been watching Crazy for Comics, if you spend 40,000 tonight or more, you're gonna get a week of free lodging at Eric's recently renovated 3-bedroom place in London, about 10-minute walk from the Tower of London. So that's a pretty awesome. You get that Superman book and that. So, all right, let us know.
All right. Then we have the Flash number 103, classic cover, white pager for $950.
Let's review the restoration on the Superman one really quickly, not to delay things, but
No.
Crazy's asking.
You want to know something, Bill?
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you how crazy I am. You give me my price on that, I'll give you 2 weeks.
Give you 2 weeks
I'll
out
give you
there.
2 weeks. You can split them, whatever, as long as they don't interfere with my weeks. But it's got to be the summer, June 1st through August 31st.
All right. 6. That's amazing. So now you get 2 weeks if you buy this book.
If you give me my price on that, so you've already basically taken 10% off the book.
So 90K.
Because I know anyone that buys that book's not going to fuck up my place.
All right. So it's a 6.5 cream to off white. It's got moderate. Show the restoration label just so they
Okay.
can see the grading on the restoration.
So the restoration is moderate extensive A4, cream to off-white pages. The restoration does not have trimming, but it does have color touch, pieces added, tear seals. It's cleaned and reinforced. Okay, so again, I would not.
Beautiful.
It looks stunning.
Look at that.
No writing, no stains,
No writing,
anything
nothing.
like that.
It looks a little
man.
dirty right there, but that's it. Look at this from the front. It is one of the most beautiful looking copies. It looks fresh off the newsstand, in my opinion.
Okay. So if you make an offer and successfully get it, then you're gonna get a week in London. But if you pay the 90K, you're gonna get 2 weeks lodging in London at a 3-bedroom, basically like Eric's personal place.
Imagine a place where James Bond and Austin Powers might go to shag.
That's insane.
Wait,
That's
James
insane.
Bond and Austin Powers shag?
Where are you going with
I don't know where I'm going with this.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, baby. Yeah. All right, you got an offer on the ASM3. I don't know. I think we might have had one earlier, but you got it for $2,500 right now.
I can't do 25.
Okay. What is
We're
the
at-
price on
we're-
it again?
We're set. Our bottom is 27 on that.
All right, Kareem, you're almost there. 27, 200 more, and you got it. Thank you for the offer. All right, let's talk about that Batman. I think that's where we were at on the
The Batman, I'm down to 30. I went down to 37.77. I'm gonna say 37.50 on that, just for the sake of. That's a great. It's the top 10. Man, it's one of. I gotta give the number one the best in the run for the top 10 covers and for the first 10. But that's the next best cover in the first 10.
4 or 5 off-white to white. The major thing to note is that this collector, who apparently there's a number of books with this person's name on it there.
Yeah.
That's stuck on it. It's still got a 4 or 5 with that. So otherwise,
That sticker is removable if you send it to someone like Kenny Sanderson or something like
There you
that.
oh, not a paid advertisement.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I mean, sure, if you got a guy that you trust, then that's fine. You can name drop if you want.
Beautiful. Okay. All right. So then we have the Superman number 11. I'm sorry, 14. It's a 4/5 off-white to white classic flag cover. We have it for $49.50. Then we have Action Comics number 52. Flamethrower cover. 2/0 off-white pages for $1,400. Our bottom on the ASM3 first Doc Ock in a 4/5 cream to off-white is $2,700. Then we have a Mary Marvel Comics number 1 in a 4/0 off-white to white, first issue. Then we have Cap issue number 4. This is a hypodermic needle cover. It is a 2/5 for $4,900. And then
this is next level. This is amazing stuff.
Yeah. And then we have the All Winners Comics issue number 9, right?
I think it's 11.
11, sorry. This is issue number
11.
11 and a 7/0, which you don't see in this grade, for $7,777.
And the note is a small amount of dried glue is on the cover. It's not a
Exactly.
structural glue.
Now I want Hiram to show this America's Best number 1 right here.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, Master.
So whoever buys that book, we're gonna give this. This is a one of a kind, right?
One of one. These are special collector's figures printed one of one for the collector's
For the
summit.
Collector's Summit. We'll throw in the Black Terror as well.
Wait, this is like a one-of-one action figure of the Black Terror?
So
Yes.
A great famous collector in the community who puts this together, Mr. Ki. One of one, and people actually trade these and sell them for hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
So you buy this will go with it.
Yeah.
That is killer. All right, and so it's a 6/5. Let's review the stats on this Best Comics.
Yeah. So America's Best number 1. It is a off-white to white page copy.
First issue Golden Age book.
Stunning book. It is
Look
a
at that. You
Schomburg
got
cover.
all
No,
the
it's not a
heroes
Schomburg
on the cover. This is like the premiere.
Yeah.
You got Fireworks, you got the Liberator.
All right, 6/5, 2,300, and
Later.
you get the Black Terror one-of-one action figure. All right, well, there are still books on the board to review, or are we?
That's everything.
We're gonna do some. Let's go to people who want to see anime and they want to see posters, and let's do that. And let's keep them.
All right.
Let's keep them waiting for more comics.
There are still tons more comics to see.
Tons.
Don't you worry about that. But we're gonna just mix in a few other things, and then the cert number on the Batman 9. I think we might have did that earlier, but we can do that again.
I'm gonna read it out.
All right, I'll type it into chat.
4 1 3 2 5 4 4 0 0 1.
All right. Some of those almost sounded like numbers.
That's how you have to say it in the military.
Tree?
You have to say tree instead of 3.
All right. Well,
And niner and 5 is fight.
Thank you
So
for your
it
service.
confuses the enemy.
I confused the host as well.
All right, I'm gonna let Hiram do this. I gotta write
Mr. Perfect Comics, there's probably some more Golden Age Raws. There's a ton of posters. So with posters, it's hard to just be like, let me show you this exact poster. We kind of have to, I would imagine, go in order.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have them all stacked. I can go through fast, and the ones I think will be really well received,
Yeah.
I'll stop and I'll talk about. A lot of the stuff, I mean, it's going to be from stuff that I'm going to give away to stuff that are, 1,000, 2,000 or more.
Yeah.
But if you're here for comics, don't worry. Stick around. You're going to see some amazing other stuff, and we will come back to comics.
Just show
So we're definitely not done.
we just watched it on the screen. I think crazy
All right,
stuff.
there you go. Buzzards are picking up what you're putting down. Says you're speaking numbers like a true Navy man.
There you go. See the buzzards? No. 4 9er PBR Street Game 5 4 9er I'll tell you what.
I'll be 10-ton on the side. Come on back, good buddy.
Bill, I'm going to give away a free poster to someone who can tell me the movie with the call sign for this cruiser, PBR Street Gang. I'm going to give him this Mandalorian in the style of the spaghetti western posters.
So repeat what it is that somebody needs to tell you.
PBR Street Gang is the call sign when they called in an airstrike.
PBR Street Gang.
Street Gang.
It's insane.
Someone knows it. I know the buzzards know it.
PBR Street Gang. Mad Max? Hunt for Red October?
No. Think older.
Oh. All right. Pungo Catfish wrote Colonel Kurtz.
He's got it. He knows.
All right. Wow.
It's Apocalypse Now. That brought the pain. You see it, Pungo?
Wow.
I'm gonna write that down.
I mean, technically, Pungo wrote the character name. I just want to confirm that is sufficient.
I'm giving it to Pungo because he wouldn't know it if he didn't know it.
All right. Nice job, Pungo. Congratulations. River Patrol, Forest, 13 hours. Some of the other guesses that came in Platoon. Okay. Any other low number Batmans? Maybe.
I don't know. We're gonna find out. Why not
NC Comics, I love you. He guessed Predator.
No, not Predator.
I mean, Predator 2.
If it was Predator, I'd say get the chopper.
Yeah. No, he said Predator 2, the better Predator movie.
Okay. All right. Hiram, you gonna go through this? Here we go, folks.
All right.
I'm gonna write shit down here.
Bill, do they want to go through posters or through animation cells first? You want to ask?
I mean, I'm seeing a lot of like movie talk just because of the question, but there were some people for animation also. And there is an offer on the Batman 9. They're quoting what they say is the last sale, and they're above that. They're saying $3,200 on it.
This is like Rose and Titanic. 84 years we waited for an offer to do it.
Oh! The first person who makes an offer on it.
I try to be true to my word here now.
Evil Sheep Comics.
I'm here to sell books and chew bubblegum.
And I'm all out of bubblegum. Oh, that quote speaks to me.
If someone offered 35 and I blew it off, then I don't recall that. I apologize. But I don't.
There's a little bit more of a heavy lean towards anime right now. I'd say if you're asking what to go, Evil Sheep.
Anyway, let's do anime.
Evil Sheep is both sad and excited. He's like, shoot, thank you. All right, Evil Sheep. Well, guess what? You're on your way to 40,000 and that week in London. I'm rooting for you, buddy. All right, so let's do the animation cells. A lot of people asking about it. For those of you who are here for posters as well, we're going to see those at some point.
Okay. All right. So, Eric, you're going to have to watch this because
I'm going to write shit too. Here we go. I got it. Hiram's going to talk. I'm going to film.
Okay. And now we're cooking.
All right, hold on.
Any pre-code horror coming later? I know we've seen a little bit.
Yeah. We have pre-code horror. We have more timelies. We have more Silver Age. We have a ton. Okay, so let's move this to the side.
Right now we're looking at blank white screen.
All right, now we're cooking with gas. This is a great opportunity to tell you about the opportunity to spend a week in London. No, seriously though, make offers if you see something you like. Eric is literally offering some amazing stuff from his personal collection with the goal of selling some of it. Sounds like he's got some personal goals. The money's going to help with that. So definitely, make offers.
Hookers and blow.
So,
here we go.
All right, guys.
Face It Tiger, the short answer on the Superman 1, it's a 6.0 restored, and it is 90,000. If you want more info about the restoration, let us know.
Perfect. All right, Eric, Bill, just a quick explanation. So tonight, we are going to have, for those who are unfamiliar, animation cells and production sketches used to make the animation cells, okay? For animes that came out before 2000, roughly around that area, there are no animation cells. It went from sketch straight to digital. Okay, for things like Dragon Ball GT and before, and Cowboy Bebop, it's cell and sketch. Okay, that we have available. So like if you like Naruto, if you like Bleach, things like that, there are no cells for that. It's just sketches. So if you're interested, you let me know.
Mostly it's all are one of a kind. Number one.
All are one of a kind.
A lot of it got destroyed.
Yeah, a lot of it got destroyed. People were some of it can't come out of the studio.
Yeah.
So these are the actual cells used for production.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
These aren't reproductions. These aren't like made
No.
for sale later. This is it.
This
This is what survived. It sounds like.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a huge one. We're going to start it off with a bang. This is from the Dragon Ball GT episode number 35. This is the first ever appearance, first ever face close-up of Super Saiyan 4 Goku. This is, it comes with the original background, the cell, and the sketch. The sketch does have water staining, but again, it's not like you can make another one. This is the original one. And this is first appearance, 5,000 or best offer.
And it makes a difference that it's got the original background also. Like some of these, not all of them have original backgrounds, I would imagine.
No, if you hear me say printed background, it's not the original. I will clarify: original, printed, or no background.
Yeah, so sometimes if a background didn't survive along with the cell, they'll add a back, because you want something to look at it on.
Yeah. All right. We have here another cell from Dragon Ball Z. This is Vegeta when he was fighting Android 18. Android 18 broke his arm in episode 135 or 135, I think.
Nerd alert.
Right before he yells, and it's got the original background. And this is 2,300 or best offer.
Actually, Vegeta broke his forearm.
In episode 35, and when Vegeta's aren't, no, that's amazing that you know that, Hiram. And I bet you're not alone. The people watching right now that have that kind of Dragon Ball Z knowledge.
One Piece is probably the hottest anime in the world, and finding sketches of the main character, Monkey D. Luffy, is impossible. This is a sketch. You remember, One Piece doesn't have cells past 2001. This is from episode 994. This is him in the Wano arc, and it's 2,300 or best offer.
That's the episode where a monkey gets their bean snapped.
All right, let's look at the cells. You have a nice kitchen, though.
Thank you.
All right, so there you go, 2,300 on that, and yes, it sounds like it's pretty important that the cells, when they have their original backgrounds, that they haven't been separated in order to sell them separately.
Yeah. Then we have, from Full Metal Alchemist, we have a sketch of Edward Elric and Alphonse on there. They're never on the same sketch together. It's really tough to find one of them together. And I got it at 500 or best offer.
Okay, so this is the sketch, and then that would have been used to make the production art from that sketch.
Yeah. So this is from an anime that came out after cells were abandoned. Because remember, they did the sketch, and then they went to the cell, then they produced it. But after 2000, they did the sketch and went straight to digital animation. So there's no cells. So this is all we get from that scene.
And as far as payment plans go, so like for some of these art pieces, if somebody wants a payment plan, could you really quickly tell them what they would need to do?
Yeah, so it'd be 50% non-refundable deposit for anything. If you put it together, like, more than $1,000. Anything from 1,000 to 2,000, I'll do 2 weeks. Anything more than $2,000, I could do up to a month.
Okay, there you go. So 2,000 is kind of the dividing line there. So, and you need to let us know when you're making a claim if you want to do a payment plan. All right. So what next? Well, I think people are taking it all in. There was a lot of excitement for cells, and now we're looking at it.
Hunter x Hunter. This is an original cell from the Hunter x Hunter show. It's Killua with the original background, and I got it at $750 or best offer.
Okay. All right, make offers, guys. I heard a lot of people say animation, and so,
I heard
yes.
that too.
Let us know. Definitely throw it out there. And as with everything here tonight, their goal is to sell it all. So try and offer, see where it lands. To say these are one of a kind is, well, it's accurate.
It's correct.
All right. We got Inuyasha from the first episode of Inuyasha. This is just the cell, no background, no sketch, but it's still from the first episode. It's tough to find. And we got it at 600 or best offer.
Oh, that's awesome. Inuyasha. You do have an offer. Uncle Bounty's Comics wants to know if you guys will, quote, make his Friday and take 1,777 for the America's Best Comics 1 for, quote, old Uncle Bounty. I don't remember how much it is, but that's the offer.
It was at 2,300, and it comes with the Black Terror. They can sell that Black Terror if they want.
Okay, you should feel targeted. He said 1,777.
I feel that in honor of that cover and bicentennial, let's say 1976.
All right, 1976, and you got it. I love it. All right, Fire Time Octavio is making a play for the Inuyasha. It's very cool. I think this is a fair sounding offer at $540.
Yeah, that's yours.
All right, let's get this thing started. Fire, F-Y-R-E, of Time, T-I-M-E, and then the letter O, the number 1, and an underscore.
Yeah.
Octavio, congrats.
So this one, if you guys look at Heritage, the last auction, and the one before that, Cowboy Bebop has been blowing up, and Cowboy Bebop, this is insane because it has the original background, and a lot of them were going for like $4 or $5 grand without that. You got Spike smoking the cigarette. This is perfect. I got it for $4,000, which is a great price for Spike with the original background right here.
That's killer. Cowboy Bebop original cell with the original background. That is really killer. All right, 4,000 are making offer. Payment plans are in play.
This is a huge piece. Okay, so Pokemon cells are insane right now. Pokemon with the original background is even crazier. This is a multi-layered cell with the entire team, Ash, Misty, Brock, Pikachu, Togepi, and Team Rocket. The only one missing is Meowth. But any cell with just the team and them is a $10,000 cell. I have it at $9,000 for best offer.
So, comment on the background again?
So the background is the original background, and it's a multi-layer, so it has 2 cells. So it's Jesse and James, and then you have another cell below with these 3.
Oh, that's cool. They couldn't put Team Rocket and the other people on the same cell. They had to be different. No, and I think, it adds some depth.
Oh, actually, I forgot I was going to announce something. Hold on.
Uh-oh, I don't even know what's going on.
Whoever spends the most on animation cells.
All right, this is specific just to animation cells.
And posters. Right. So anyone who spends the most on animation cells and posters gets to pick one of these games for free. These are $300 games minimum. You pick one of these, we throw it in the box for you. You have complete in box Pokemon Silver, Pokemon Blue version, Pokemon Yellow version, and Super Mario Bros. 3. You pick one. It's
wow. Wow, the top spender for the animation and posters. Make offers, and yeah, wow, that's quite a freebie. Pokemon Yellow in the box. Wow. Okay, let us know if you want to make a play for any of these. Payment plans are in play. All right, let's talk about this one then.
Roronoa Zoro from One Piece. Probably everyone's favorite character from One Piece, most likely. This is a huge main sketch from him in his fight in the land of Wano. I got this guy at $2,000 or best offer.
Wow, One Piece original art. Patrick, are you here? I know you're a One Piece fan. Grail Keeper's Keys. Okay. All right. There's probably some other people that I don't know that are that they're fans of. Anyways.
All right. This is a huge piece. So this is a pan. A pan obviously is a larger, a cell space. This is from Bleach. This is the first time Captain Shunsui and Ukitake show their Shikai. It's from the Soul Society arc. It's a huge piece, and this is actually the full set. So it has the folder, and it has all of the sequence sketches with it. It's Monster Grail, and it's $2,000 or best offer from Bleach for my Bleach fans.
All right, so they're Shukai is showing. If they had a good friend, they'd tell them.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I speak from ignorance. I don't know what that is, but I think it looks amazing, and it looks very complete with the other elements on the back there, with the whole production, like writing, the preliminary. You do have an offer on Zorro
Yeah.
with a payment plan at $18.50 for
Okay.
Phil 1915.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
All right, Phil 1915, congratulations. You made an offer. You got your item. Fortune favors the board tonight. Said that at the start. Congratulations. More Bleach. I don't know. Can we see the Pokemon again? And then Yukitaki Shusui.
Yeah.
$1,000.
I can't go that low on that. Who was it?
That is from Deadly_Stealth, who sounds like they know their stuff when it comes to anime.
My brother, I can't go that low. If you can come up, maybe we can work on something together. All right, but that's the Pokemon multi-layered and original background, and again, that's the Ukitaki Shinsui.
Okay, so 2,000. So yeah, half price is a little far off. Deadly Stealth. Appreciate the offer. Yeah, you definitely need to get closer on it. But you definitely sound like a fan, so it'd be cool if you were able to muster a way to walk away. But I'm not encouraging you to overextend or anything. But it sounds like payment plan might be able to make you have a little bit longer if needed.
All right, if you want to see Bleach and you like him, this is actually the first time we see Shinsui, who becomes the Captain Commander later. And this is a really nice main sequence sketch, but it also comes with two other really nice sequence sketches from when he fights Chad in the Soul Society arc. This is from his first appearance as well. And it's 800 for all three sketches. And honestly, you can grab each one of these sketches and sell them for 800 each, probably, or around there.
Okay, Uncle Bounties can't stop thinking about that America's Best Comics 1 and has upped the offer to 1886.
1886.
I guess another patriotic year, maybe?
Is it?
Oh no, that's patriotic. You know what? You're just wearing me down.
Yeah,
So.
this
Was 1886 the end of the Civil War? Maybe America coming back together? No, that was
1865. That was the end of the Civil War. Bill, come on, you know that.
all right. Yeah, 1886 was, I can't help you. I'm trying to help you. Sorry. I was trying to, yeah, that was 20 years off.
All right, Uncle Bounty, 1886.
All right.
That's so old.
Fatigue me.
My takeaway is, thank you for your claim. All right. Give that to, yes, Uncle _Bounties_comics with an X. As far as asks, if you have Dragon Ball or Evangelion, or any Kenpachi.
I have Kenpachi. I can grab that for you right now as soon as Eric comes and grabs the... Actually, I can just do this.
And yes, Phil 1915 in the lead for the free game so far.
Yeah, it comes with the free game. He gets to choose the game. I'm going to grab the Kenpachi, but I also wanted to show this, because not a lot of people know about this either. So,
Okay.
obviously, voice actors need scripts. These are the official scripts used by the voice actors. Only very limited, only given to the voice actors. These have to be actually smuggled out from the studio, so we're not even supposed to have these.
All right, I can see Hiram lurking around like.
No, I don't, but I buy them from people. But I have these, and for the specific episodes, these are very limited. These were production used, okay? And I have only one from Bleach. You cannot find Bleach anywhere. If you go to the last Heritage auction, they are going for almost $1,000 for things like One Piece and all of that. Bleach, $450. I haven't seen one of these ever. That's the only one. And then I have a bunch for Naruto. They're all about $400 each. You let me know, I could show you which ones. I have the ones from the movies that come with settings in the back. Those are $500. You let me know, we could show you those.
Okay, I mean, I'm wondering how much more animation do we have? I want to make sure that we kind of like mix in, show a little something for everybody. So
yeah. Okay, so why don't we
take a break?
Why don't we take a break?
Put up some more comics.
Yeah,
Let's do some posters real quick. Do some comics.
Yeah,
do some comics.
There was a request for posters. Let's show a few posters.
Right.
Yeah, let's just keep moving. We're gonna be agile. We're gonna show a little something for everybody here. So,
okay, let's do it.
so make
I know there's.
sure call all your poster-loving friends.
Yes,
This
do it now.
is an event when it comes to seeing posters. on
I
this
will,
piece.
I will say this. Much of this stuff is I'm going to be selling it under cost. And when they were originally released, like for Mondo things, alternative movie posters, I will tell you the artist when I remember what it is. And everything is negotiable. The original Theater One sheets, the ones that they're linen backed, I'll tell you. And we'll go from there. Okay?
Is the clockwork close to the top?
I can get to it for
All
sure.
right.
Yeah.
Tony Munster sounds like he's on a tight timeline. Not to, I know Tony's a good person, so I guess I'm going to pass that request along if it's possible.
All right, so here's what I'll do.
And I know the buzzers are after Dr. No. I think you have a couple different Dr. No's.
All right. I'm going to watch the thing here.
All right, amazing. The posters are no easy task. I know Richie Books is on here sometimes showing posters, and it makes it look way easier than trust me. I tried to do some posters recently. If you saw the SF Bay Area Hub, it's a challenge. A lot of work goes into preparing them, presenting them, preserving them, shipping them. It's a whole thing. So
I've got my prices here just so I know, so I can give you the whole deal. Okay. Here we go. First off, so this is the Clockwork Orange.
Yeah, they were asking about this one.
This is the original.
be quick, Tony.
I have this is back, by the way, linen backed. All right. So you can show people how I hang it. I use an IKEA curtain hanger, so you put them on the linen, and it won't mess up the poster. So linen backing is $200 just to do that. This is $500. This is what I'm asking. $500 for this one.
Wow. So this is linen backed. It's like preserved with the linen.
It goes out, so it's like it gets the wrinkles out. People use it for display, for storage. It's not thought of as restoration necessarily. And half people like them, half people don't. I mean, I like a linen back because I can display them and move them in and out of displays. Let me just show you.
I certainly would feel a lot more comfortable handling some of them if they were linen backed.
See this right here. This is not for sale, but this is the British release of Goldfinger, but it's been linen back, so that's how I display mine.
Hey, Patrick, we will see manga again. Don't worry. If there's any specific piece you're like dying to make sure you see, we'll definitely do it. There was a Monkey D. Luffy piece that I did think of you when it was on screen.
Because Bill wants, I'll be efficient. We're gonna bang through this stuff because either you like the movie or you don't. I'll give the offer.
Perfect.
I'll give the price. You tell me the offer. This is at $500.
Condition notes that you need to note while we're going along. Feel free to throw it out there.
Yeah.
And
so,
I guess one thing to note when you're showing a poster, mention if it's rolled or folded or linen backed.
Yep. All right. Magnum Force. This is folded. It's on linen, excellent condition. If you like cleaning, that's a classic. I got 200 on that.
Okay.
This is from the Batman serialized stuff in the movies. This is from 1954. It's Lured by Radium. Okay, I got my notes here. It's the poster itself is in good, very good condition. It's 70 years old. On linen, you can see the internal cell there. I have this at $600, which is actually I think a really good price.
You have an offer on the Clockwork for $450.
All right,
We'll take it.
do it.
All right, it is done.
Make a pile over there. Perfect.
Fantastic. Okay, give that to Tony_Munster. Nice crab.
I want to get these on the wall. Okay, here we go. Buzzards, can you see it? This
All right.
is
Great.
Dr. No. So this is the first. This is the first James Bond, 1962. This is the Yellow Smoke edition. All right, because there's a couple different ones that have yellow smoke. The poster itself is in good condition. It's got some a little bit of fade because it's older in Hades. Linen back so you can display it. I will tell you this. This poster pushes $2,000 all the time. It's I love James Bond. I love Sean Connery. I will sell this. Waiting for the buzzards to counter. I have this at $1,900.
That's a good price.
Yeah.
Original, and it's linen backed. What was the price on the Dirty Harry, and was the Batman folded?
Okay, so Dirty Harry is the Batman originally was folded, but the linen backing you really can't see the folds on it. You can see like the fold here. I mean, this is like I said, a 71-year-old poster. So this is original, but the linen backing. allows you to roll it for storage.
It makes it a lot more hardy being in the linen backing.
This I have at 200. Basically, it's the cost of linen backing.
Yeah, it was also folded.
This was also
Yeah, 200.
Yeah.
But it literally, he's basically selling you to the stuff.
It's such a classic picture of Dirty Harry with that Magnum. I mean, it's fucking awesome, right?
Yeah, that's a whole lot of revolver right there. He's not overcompensating, I hear.
This is an awesome. Okay, this is a British quad, so this is the country of origin release. Diamonds Are Forever.
All right, the Buzzards are liking the Batman and the Dr. No at $23.50.
Do it. Their
Let's do
buzzers
it.
have always been good. I'm gonna be and yeah, you're on your way to for a free stay in England.
That's what you're doing that's what you get for being awesome. Buzzard_brothers_comics. You're certainly one of the best. I have nothing but love for you guys. So congratulations, $23.50. The Dirty Harry was $200, correct?
$200.
I'm surprised it lasted as long
I'm surprised
as
it
it
lasted that long too. This is a
did. Vet, Mob, and then the number one's gonna take that.
so I haven't read it out.
All right, nice. Tag everybody and get them in here. These are not the kind of posters you see every day.
You don't see them every day. Who got the Dirty Harry? So we know.
Vet, V-E-T, Mob, M-O-B, and then the number one.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right, so this is a country of origin. So this is the British quad release. So this is what we have in England. These are always more expensive and more collectible. They hang horizontally. It's like a 30 by whatever it is, 30 by 40. Or
Which is kind of nice on the wall to have something that's horizontal.
So I can show, I have one over here, like this one right here. This is the country of origin Goldfinger. That Goldfinger right there, that pushes, depending on the auction, 8 to 10 grand. Okay, this right here, colors are great, originally folded on linen, presents beautifully. You have Plenty O'Toole, and if I can quote the movie, she goes, "What's your name?" She goes, "Plenty." He goes, "But of course you are." He goes, "Plenty O'Toole, named after your father." So,
and you got vintage Vegas on there, on that
Yes.
poster too, I believe.
$980.
$980. All right, it's linen backed for your protection. No, for the poster's protection.
This is a cool. This is a
Batman poster was claimed Collector Supreme, but it's not the only one, I believe.
Yeah, we have
I've got
one.
another Batman's in there.
Yeah, so stay tuned.
This is a Swedish country of origin Goldfinger. So you've got Pussy Galore. You've got the revolver on that old school revolver.
For sure.
Linen back. This one, I don't see any folds in it. Right? It presents beautifully, great colors. I had this at $300. So
That's gonna go.
yeah,
Don't even bother.
Wait, what? You said $300 for that, and it's
I
linen
did.
backed?
I said three. Yes, I know. I like Crazy Eddie. The prices are insane.
Yeah, wow.
Buzzers could just add this and have multiple ones.
just tell me who claimed it.
I mean, nobody's claimed it yet. I don't think the feed is caught up with the. We got a little bit of a delay, and so when it's a convenient time to take a poster break. All right, $300. Yeah, Buzzard_brothers_comics. These old buzzards grabbing
I'm
on
going to have their whole bond room set up. I'm going to hook them up.
All right, the buzzards is circling. Yeah, Millhouse, we'll mix in a quick slab scan when we get a chance. There's
Oh
some
yeah,
amazing
we'll
slabs.
get all the slabs up. We just wanted to get some posters. People love them and they're buying them and they're awesome. One of my best war movies, The Dirty Dozen, Lee Marvin, Jim Brown, Turn Up Loose on Nazis. If you haven't seen it, see it. This is originally folded. It's linen backed. I have this at, gotta be crazy, $250 for that.
$250 linen
for the
back,
Dirty Dozen.
real original Dirty Dozen.
Yeah,
That is killer. Yeah.
it's a great movie. Donald
Big Jim
Sutherland,
Brown.
Charlie Bronson. One of the best lines from that movie is that Donald Sutherland's pretending to be a general. He's inspecting the troops, and he's like, "Where are you from, son?" And he goes, "Poughkeepsie, Idaho." Where he goes, "Never heard of it." And I just love it. That's hilarious.
All right. $300. That was $300 as well. Is that the same thing? No. That was the claim. All right. I'm just seeing the last claim. All right.
All right, so this is from the James Bond Casino Royale with David Niven. This predates, obviously, the Daniel Craig. This has a great 60s kind of psychedelic art. Casino Royale, Love it. Linen back, originally folded, excellent condition. It gotta be crazy. I have this at, I think the buzzers didn't plan this. I have this at $350.
That's insane.
That is insane.
All right, $350.
What am
The
I-
original
what am I
Casino
thinking? That's an
Royale.
awesome cover. Yeah, that's an awesome poster.
That's sick.
All right,
These
this is
are all linen backed too,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
the hard part's done. This is what's called an advance or a teaser. This is for the first on Her Majesty with George Lazenby on Her Majesty's Secret Service, 1970. You get all the ladies up in the place where they're doing all the health stuff. They're getting turned into assassins. So this is a Lazenby linen bag, originally folded, excellent condition here. This one I have at $200.
Ah, that's awesome. All right, Bond gets married, but then things don't go well.
He did. So, and that's sad because Bond did get married, and Blofeld got her, as we know. And he said he cries, and then he doesn't get another movie.
Yeah, that's right. And, all right, yeah, Wonka has not come up yet.
Wonka's
$200
coming in.
claimed. Darkhold _ comics taking the vintage Bond. That's just
Which one?
$200.
This one or the Casino Royale?
This is 200.
Pretty sure it's the Lazenby, but
Okay, very good.
Darkhold can confirm which Bond movie.
Yeah. Darkhold, you never answered back on the all winners. So I was at 777. You were at 7. Tell me where your final offer is, so I can process this while I'm showing more Bond.
Okay. And Dirty Dozen, is that easy to show one more time?
Absolutely.
Okay, here
This
you
thing
go.
is a stunner too. The colors are awesome. I love this movie. One of my favorite war movies. And they don't all live. That's the cool part of it. The movies back in the day.
Yeah. Okay, so there it was. So now we're looking at From Russia with Love.
This is
these
the best.
just don't come up.
This is the #1 Bond film of all time.
Is it?
My opinion, is it has 5 movies.
You asked the right question, Hiram.
I have this on my wall in my office. I have a 3-sheet. This is awesome. It's linen back, originally folded. I have this at $600.
Wow. Wait, this is linen backed, right? I was just taking it all in.
Linen back.
Wow. I mean, I was just that's these Connery Bond posters are just insane. All right, $600. Wow.
So I'll listen to offers too because they're all the prices are so good. But if you think one's not, throw me an offer. This is one I'm just going to show it because I think it's awesome. Kind of that 60s, 70s art. Lee Marvin and Point Blank. Lee Marvin, all-time tough guy in the movie. Linen backed. This is, it looks like it was a rolled poster. No, it's a folded poster, but you can't see the fold. I have this at $150. It's just cool.
All right, $150 Point Blank linen backed. You spent more linen backing than you're going to pay for it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a fact.
There's going to be some people for these posters. Look at that. Reform School Girls.
Yeah.
That's for sale, right?
This is for sale. Look, this is a whole other genre collecting. This is a kick-ass poster. Reform School Girls. You're not going to believe the price. This is on linen. Excellent colors. I have it at $250, originally folded.
Oh, wow.
$250 for Reform School Girls.
That's awesome.
All right. Mike, this is right up my alley. The brain that wouldn't die.
And the mouth that won't shut up.
That's correct. Look at Hiram. You got hypodermics, you got a brain in there. This is old kind of 60s slot port. This is originally folded. You can't really see the folds. On linen. I have this at $400.
That's killer.
That's
mean,
awesome. What the fuck? I didn't know you had that.
Dude, I've got everything
Right.
from all the. If you're a Beatles fan, these are all the Beatles originals. And if it doesn't sell, Hiram's gonna make me a deal on these.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. This is linen backed. It's a Help, $600.
wow. So that's the original poster. Like that hung in the theaters when that movie was in theaters.
Right. So if you look here on the corner, it says you have to look for this number. It says 68, and there's a slash and 293. 1968, 65 when this was printed. This was the 293rd release for the year. So that's how you know it's legit. And this one, the colors are always faded. This one has a pretty good yellow on it.
All right. So the Dirty Dozen was $250, correct?
Yes.
All right. Give that to uncle_bounties_comics with an X.
Gotcha.
While you're
Thank you.
digging in there, how about that Brain poster? The Brain who wouldn't stop talking or whatever it was called for $325.
All right, let's do it.
All right. It's
There's
fun.
a better brain. There's a better brain one coming too. You can get two of them. Who got the brain poster?
Angry mixed stuff.
Angry Mick, get ready to dig deep here.
Yeah, that's awesome. The Brain who wouldn't die. That is so cool. I mean, that posters like that transcend just being movie posters.
That's correct.
It's just such cool art and just yeah.
The new
Anybody
ones,
will comment on something like
the
that.
new ones, digital art, not so exciting. This is all hand done. All right. This is another great one. Yellow Submarine. This is fucking awesome.
Iconic.
1968. Iconic. Linen back. This is originally folded. I can't see the folds on here, so this is in great condition. I have this this is probably the most desirable one. I have this at $900.
Original and it's linen backed. 900.
Who got the last brain and they're about to buy this brain?
All right, Anger Mix stuff. Our brain.
This is from the movie The Brain Eaters. This is one of my favorites. This is from 1958. The Brain Eaters, linen backed, originally folded, excellent condition. I had it at $550.
It's killer. Look at that. No pun intended. You see those fangs on there? Oh, be still in my heart. It's a Raiders of the Lost Ark first poster. Hold on real quick.
I know other sellers have sold on your site.
Yep.
And God bless them. I know they sold it for more than what I'm going to ask for it, and this is linen backed.
You have an offer on the Submarine?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Yellow Submarine.
Yeah. $700 from NY Slumlord.
If you do 800, we can do it.
All right, Slumlord, can you get to 800? I know rents are going up in New York.
So I'll get 900 out of Hiram.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
let's talk
what is over.
about the Raiders, and then somebody's asking if the Wonka poster is handy.
It's here. It's there.
It's coming. It's coming. It's
All
in
right,
here.
soon. All right, so this is a linen back Raiders. So it was probably folded at one point. You probably can't even see the folds anymore.
You can see the folds. It was folded. It's in excellent shape.
Okay.
This has sold for $1,000 on your site. This is not the reprinted one. The one with him with the whip was when they reissued the poster when the movie came out a year later again.
Yes, this is the first original. This is the real deal.
I have this at $650.
$650, and it's linen back.
And it's linen back.
All right, there we go.
Who's the lucky person?
The Yellow Submarine is claimed. It's going to be a Mother's Day gift. NY Slumlord is taking the Yellow Submarine.
Nice. That's awesome of you.
Thank you.
I've still got awesome ones in here, so I'm gonna keep banging through. The Willy Wonka's in here.
Wait, can you pull this for a second? Just keep going.
Okay, $650 on the Indy. Pilot, I see your test. I haven't seen anything from you on either of the feeds I have open.
All right.
Wait, and the last
Classic
thing I
movie.
saw from you, Pilot. Oh, yeah. There is a Cool Hand Luke poster tonight at some
There
point,
is.
I think.
You've got a cool billiards room. You love pool. You love great movies. The Hustler is one of my favorites. Of all
The
time.
Hustler is an amazing movie. Can we field this offer really quickly?
Yes.
So Angry McStuff does want that other Brain poster, but also wants the Raiders. So this is the biggest offer so far, so I'm going to read it first because somebody else is making a play for the Raiders. So $1,000 for those two.
Sure. Why
What?
not?
Ow!
Guys, don't delay on this stuff. That's all I gotta say.
Wow. Angry McStuff. Congratulations. That Raiders poster, that Brain Eaters poster. The fact that they're linen backed. Oh.
I'm telling you, we're cracking through posters here. Dude.
Oh.
This is
Dude,
one-
when
this
you
is one
bring
of the best
stuff
movies.
like this, man, it gets you going. My heart is
And this,
open.
there's not. I don't have multiples of them. These are my collection. So I have one, and that's it. So you're not gonna see them again on the site. Cool Hand Luke. I have an 800. Oh, no, this
No,
is
that's the Hustler.
This is actually a re-release. The original Hustler poster sucks. This is a re-release when the movie came back out. This is such iconic art and design. It's $800.
That's killer. So good. They made a sequel to that movie called The Color of Money.
Yes.
You probably know that one.
Yes.
The Hustler is excellent.
Hustler's better than The Color of Money because you don't have to listen to Tom Cruise kind of like overacting his way through. And I like Tom Cruise.
He's successful. That's for
This is
sure.
great. The Invisible Boy, Robbie the Robot, 50s sci-fi, on linen. I have this at, let's see, $500. Classic, you got rocket sci-fi, the science monster would just destroy the world.
The Invisible Boy with a robot poster. How much was that again?
500.
500. Awesome vintage robot art. That is killer.
Yeah. This is a surf poster, Ride the Wild Surf. There's surf people that love this stuff. I have this at $250.
All right.
If I don't think it's, unless it's a genre specific, you love surfing. That's a cool surf movie. This is a cool, for Roger Moore fans, this is the advanced teaser. It's for Man with the Golden Gun from '74. So it's coming out on Christmas. This is linen back. This one, I don't see any fold lines on it. All right, I have this at $300.
Wait, what? I almost did a spit
I
take.
know.
All right.
No, I told you, I'm here to move
400
stuff. This was
400 on the Invisible Boy.
How much?
400 is the offer.
Total offering.
Angry Mixed Stuff. You already picked up.
Yes, of course. Angry Mixed Stuff.
Angry Mixed Stuff definitely understands the value of the linen backing on what's being offered. I can't emphasize that enough. When something is linen backed, it's expensive. It takes a while, but it protects it so nicely. Not everybody loves it because it's not like the way it was originally issued, but it's so nice.
All right, you want some horror stuff, some kind of schlock horror from the 60s? I have can you see it? The Horror at Party Beach. Double feature with The Curse of the Living Corpse.
It's a
linen back.
little less visible just because of the color and the angle for this particular poster. There we go. This poster is definitely being done favors by looking at it like that.
So, Bill, I had this for $125.
Wow. All right. That one's going to a new home. All right, let's see how long
I'm
that
gonna
takes.
pull through these here. I want to get to the meaty stuff. People want to see Willy Wonka. I've got Texas themed things, old school westerns. This is
Ocean's 11 if you got it.
The old original one that stayed in the collection.
125 is claimed. That looked like a Patrick poster. Grail _keepers_keys.
There you go, Patrick. I might tell you Patrick might find humorous if he still likes to enjoy Mother Earth. It's something that's he would probably know this poster.
You definitely have a way with words.
Oh,
If you did enjoy Mother Earth, I love it.
This is it's from Zoltron, which is he does movie posters and crazy stuff, and it's something he'd probably find humorous. All right, for a few dollars more, this is a killer poster. The three spaghetti westerns are great. Originally folded, excellent colors, linen bag, Clint Eastwood. I have this at $550. The spaghetti westerns are big time. All right, this is a different style from Russia with Love. So it's a different, some movies had A, B, C, D styles that are all different, what have you, different art. This is linen backed. I have this at $500.
Wow. Oh my God. Seeing this vintage Bond is a treat.
First edition Bond from the 1964 best Bond. Now I have two, just happen to be in here. I have two Mondo. This is The Goonies by Tyler Stout. Someone was asking about Mondo.
I think these aren't linen backs.
No, these are not linen back. These are screen prints. Tyler Stout. This one, everyone loves The Goonies who kind of grew up in our era. This I have at $280.
Yeah, Stout is super collectible when it comes to that stuff.
That's
so $280.
That's lower than you could get at retail. This is a screen print of Jaws, signed by Roger Castell, who was the original artist for it. So this is not the original one sheet. There's no linen backing. It was a limited run of 155.
$280 on The Goonies is done.
Oh yeah!
Angry Mixed Stuff got to it first, but man, the claims are still coming in on that. Okay, all right. Cat Love Chunk.
When this one came out, I mean, people were selling these and buying them. I still see them listed on eBay for $600.
So
I'm gonna do.
explain again. This isn't original, obviously. But where did it come from again?
So in the alternate movie poster scene, they would have artists do posters, do limited runs that are screen printed. So for a Jaws kind of anniversary time when it was coming out, they do a lot of Jaws stuff. The gallery had the actual artist. They used the original art from the artist, converted it into a screen print. So it was a run of however many they did. He signed it.
And where's the signature? Can we see that?
Yeah, you can see it right here.
Okay,
You
nice.
can see it was a run of
signature spot, and it's
a
numbered.
run of 380. It's in pencil. They're on eBay for $5.95. $200 for that.
All right, Jaws fans, Vintage Shark, are you here? That seems like it's up your alley. All right, let us know. $200. All right.
I know. I know it's down here.
All right, we're getting a hi, Dad, from somebody named Mia.
Hi, Mia. How you doing? Love you, buddy. Mia's homesick from school.
We're checking out some posters right now, and somebody's going to maybe take a vacation in London.
That's right. Lone Ranger, Lost City of Gold, on Lennon. Jay Silverheels and Clayton Moore. I have a friend who's named after Clayton Moore. This one I have. This is Lennon bags. I have 400. Or best offer.
Do you happen to have
Now, this is
all that jazz poster coming later?
no. You mean the one with Roy Scheider or the one with like Judy Garland?
Your knowledge is already deeper than mine on the subject.
The answer is no to both.
Okay, there we
Black and white.
Thanks for asking. The answer is still no.
This is buzzers perk up. This is the classic. Once I got the other one, I'm gonna allow this one to leave my possession.
You're selling an original Goldfinger poster. I'm guessing this is linen backed.
Linen backed, original. This was originally folded, but the folds are imperceptible. Excellent shape. It's retained good color.
All right, be quick. This is original Goldfinger, but this is what I would think is the best James Bond movie.
Yeah, I agree.
I think I have it at $1,000, which is great.
Wow, as Oddjob would say,
No, if I miswrote it, I can't tell if my 0 is a 6 or not, so I'm going to say it's a 0 to err on everyone's head. All right, this is original Disney right here in the bag, one of their shorts. I'm going to go quick. If you're a Disney fan, linen backed. I think this was rolled too. This was folded. I had this at 600.
Wow.
Wait, that movie's called In the Bag, and that guy's bending over, and all the bears look really excited.
They're bad at giving they're hilarious.
All right, here we go. Wait, the Jaws is $150?
No.
Oh, okay.
The Jaws was $200. Do you want it for $150? Is that what you're asking about?
It's like Ramon wants it for $150.
I'll give it to Ramon for $150.
Yeah.
All right, TFTV_comics.
Tell him not
got
to
it.
jump in the ocean.
Pat-
He lives.
Patrick, stop. You do not mean that, do you? All right. I don't know if there's any Looney Tunes, but this is a great movie. He tried to stop killing. He tried to have a normal life, and they just pulled him back in.
The movie and the book has a kind of a darker history. However, the movie, if you don't know it, don't even let it worry about it because the movie's great. Every quote is quotable. I quoted Josie Wells when I gave a speech for my daughter's bat mitzvah in a temple, and I said, "Endeavor to persevere." All right. So
I always like there's steel in the words of 10 Bears.
Iron and life for all command you. $400.
There's iron in the word of 10 Bears. That's it.
Linen back, 400 bones.
Look at this.
That's killer. And Patrick, I'm about to hop on a plane and come see you, and we're gonna watch Goldfinger. All right.
This is the original.
Never seen a Bond movie,
What?
right?
Patrick, do yourself a favor. Watch From Russia with Love. 1966.
And watch the Goldfinger, the other,
Batman.
The better
originally Folded.
All right, $400 is done. That Josie Wales poster is killer, and it's going to Toby Ben 1472.
Toby Ben. Good for you, Toby Ben.
Yeah, that Clint is awesome, and he did include the N in there.
I'm going to do this right here. There we go. We're going to do Batman next. Willy Wonka.
Oh, hey, this was asked about. All right.
All right. This is the original, not this Johnny Depp Michigas. All right. I like Johnny Depp. I like Timothée Chalamet. This is the one. This is the one you want. 1971. On linen, originally folded. You got By the way, this is the most selfish dude in the world, lying in bed for 20 years.
Oh yeah.
And he just decides to
He's
get
the
up
true
and dance
villain of
around.
that movie.
Yeah.
A lot of deaths for a chocolate factory too.
So I have this one.
Right. That's right. A surprising number of Chocolate Factory deaths.
That's right. This is $500.
Oh man, look, man,
Hiram was Willy Wonka.
I will literally buy that for 500.
So wait,
bucks right now.
that's Linden backed, correct?
Yeah.
Ready to hang.
All right, it's called one of the best horror films ever by Patrick.
It is.
It's terrifying.
There's a
The-
chicken head being chopped off.
The
If you
chopping
really
off
pay
of the
attention.
chicken head. I do not want a boat like this, Daddy.
All right.
That's crazy shit.
All right, $500. Somebody, I want a Willy Wonka poster, Daddy. All right,
Bought it.
it's claimed. All right, let's give that to Darkhold_comics.
There you
Got
go.
in there first. Wow.
You know what, Darkhold? You offered me $7,000 on the All Winners, and you bought some posters. If you want $7,000, I'm going to do it for you on the All Winners right now. This is your chance, and then if not, I get it. That's a lot of dough to spend, but I'm in a good mood since you wanted Willy Wonka. We got
All right, Darkhold, your offer previously of $7,000 is accepted. Just confirm and it's yours. All right. And so yeah, a lot of interest in this Batman poster. So if you want it, be quick when you hear
Be
the
quick.
info.
Because I priced this to sell. I've seen it sell for 4 figures, $700.
All right, so yeah, Adam West, Burn Board, $700, ready to go. All right. Whew.
All right, I'm going to blow through a couple of these. Why not? If you want Mysterious Dr. Satan, I think that's kind of crazy, cool shit if you like robots from the 50s. I have that Dr. Satan for $125.
That's free.
125. Yeah,
That's
tell me
free.
the price while we're still looking at it, and then move on.
Mysterious Dr. Satan.
All right, there you go. 125, and so I got it's linen backed, right?
Linen
Yes.
back. This is from the Guildhall serial chapter films. You got the cool graphic of the robots and whatnot, and so it's $125.
That's cool. What a rack! You never get me. See?
Yeah, that's right. Anyone like the old World War II propaganda films? Careless Talk or Pieced Together by Your Enemy. I have this at $400. Linen backs on the old propaganda stuff.
That's beautiful.
Okay, and did you happen to have the Cool Hand Luke coming tonight?
Oh, yes, I do.
All right, 125 is claimed.
That's this one.
That was
Yeah,
not
yes.
the Convoy Sales for England. It was the one
It's
before that.
Yeah.
And that's going to go to Angry Mick Stuff. Got it.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Angry
guys.
Big Stuff knows his posters, so he's getting all the good stuff.
Oh,
This,
here it is. All right,
This is
how many
great art.
eggs are you going to eat today? Hard boiled, though. We're not eating raw eggs.
that's the eggs.
All
This
right,
is-
wait. $7,000 deals accepted on the All Winners. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening.
Darkhold, you're almost on your way to London.
Darkhold_comics, you are definitely well on your way to getting to 40K, and then you will be in London for a week-long stay.
All right. You tell me when to go because I'm almost through this stack, and then we're gonna get back to books. But still got killer stuff in here.
All right, yeah.
People
somebody's
seem
asking
to
about
be liking it. I
Frankenstein.
appreciate everyone liking the same stuff I like.
That's some cool stuff.
Cool Hand Luke, great movie. One of the sweatiest movies of all time. This is linen backed, folded originally, excellent condition, $880.
$880 linen backed. I think pretty much if he doesn't say anything, it's probably good to we won't make you assume, but most of these sound like they're linen backed at this point.
Yeah. This is a cool one. This is by Kevin Tong. It's a manga. It's Bride of Frankenstein. I'm gonna give it to Hiram for helping me out today.
Whoa!
Yeah, I already have one.
That
Oh, he already
is-
has one?
You gave me one. But
I gave one already? All right, well then, I'll tell you what, there's two posters. There's this, and there's an Attack the Block by Tyler Stout. I don't know the movie Attack the Block, so I'll do both of these for $100. This is actually really beautiful.
That's a
Wow, $100. Ken collects period Star Wars. I see your tests. Somebody help Ken collects out. Are they trying to claim something or asking about something? I don't know. I don't know if there's any Looney Tunes.
Oh, maybe. I'm close. Let me see what's
All
in
right,
there.
$100 is claimed. Wow. All right, silver underscore key underscore surfer is taking that for $100. You also
There's
got an
two
offer on
offers.
the Cool Hand Luke when you're ready.
What's the offer?
$750 from Pilot Frenchie.
We'll do it.
Ooh la la! You got it.
Pilot
underscore Frenchie.
Who did it?
Okay.
Who got the goal hand Luke?
That is going to Pilot underscore Frenchie.
And who got the $100 one? Silver
underscore key underscore surfer.
Underscore. There's so many silver dash surfer.
Yeah.
Silver underscore key.
Definitely reconfirm. You don't want to have to go back and watch this later.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to read the name as many times as I need to.
All right, so this is a classic. I don't know if you're going to watch the end of summer. If you're a surfer, then this is right up your alley. This is a Day Glow. I think they sold it in like those old Spencers back in the 60s when this came out. I'm probably into this much more than I should be. But this is a super cool. It is, let's see. I have this at, I've lost my place, so jumping around for people. This is, hold on. I don't have my glasses. Let's see, Endless Summer. Really cool movie, guys. Let's say $600. I think I'm into it.
All right, $600 for Endless Summer. Awesome. Linen backed. Diamonds Are Forever. What was the price on Diamonds Are Forever? Did it survive?
The British Quad 4 did not survive. No, the British Quad 4 is still there. That is, what did I have?
The Raiders poster did sell common collected, I believe.
Yeah. The Diamonds Are Forever. The British Quad was $980.
Okay, Diamonds Forever. It's a British Quad, $980. If you want to take another look at it, weenies, let us know.
I'll go through it once we get, because I'm almost through here.
You have an offer on Endless Summer for $500 from Vincenzo. What's up, Vincenzo? Good to see
Good for Vincenzo. We'll do that.
All right, 1 Vincenzo, and then the number 3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, nice grab.
Anyone that loves Steve McQueen, this is not on linen. This is a 30 by 40 poster from the movie Bullet, another classic, and all the car guys know that the Mopar car was better than the Bullet. I like the 67 Fastback. I have this one at $350, not linen backed.
Okay,
This is
original Bullet poster at $350. All right, Steven Yeager, remembering that Casino Royale poster, and he's remembering it. He's hoping you remember it at $750.
What does he want for it? What does he want to give me for it?
$750.
The Casino Royale? It wasn't.
Are we talking about the same thing?
No, the black one.
The one with the old, the one with the kind of the 60s graphics on it?
I don't know. Or is
he talking about Diamonds Are Forever?
Are you talking about Goldfinger?
I mean, I don't know. He wrote Casino Royale.
Because the Casino Royale was this, that wasn't $750.
Yeah, that sounded kind of high for it.
He could be talking about Diamonds Are Forever.
Look, this is the Casino Royale one. We sold the black Goldfinger one. That was expensive.
Right? Yeah, that's the one. He was offering on Goldfinger. It's gone.
That's gone.
Yeah.
So this is at Mondo by Methane Studios, Westworld. This is super cool. I'll tell you what, I'm going to give this one away, but we're going to do a quick trivia question.
Okay.
All right?
So if you did claim something, it can go in your package. If you didn't claim something, you're going to have to pay for shipping if you get a free item.
That's correct. So Yul Brynner was...
Uh-oh. The audio just cut out. I cannot hear you currently, so hold on. I don't hear you at all. We did not hear any of that. Okay, the sound is back. We heard Yul Brynner and then no sound.
Yul Brynner, can you hear me?
Now I can hear you.
He was part of an ensemble cast of a great American Western based on a Japanese samurai movie. What was the name of the Western? You can have the Western.
Oh, all right. That's a layup.
It is.
Okay. Let us know. So, Seven Samurai was remade or kind of based. It had a
Loosely.
U.S. Western based. All right, there it is. All right.
We got it.
Before I can even eloquently explain it, silver_key_surfer figured it out.
All right, we got that one. Silver.
You got it. And he even wrote Magnificent 7. Everybody else took the shortcut with Mag 7.
Now go in with your other one that you bought.
All right.
All right, this is Into the Spider-Verse, a limited release for the movie for Mondo on foil by Martin Hanson. This is numbered and limited. I have this at 300 or best offer.
So no, it wasn't Three Stooges or Hateful Eight, guys.
Oh, come on.
Do you have a Thunderball British?
Thunderball, I do. You want to see it?
Oh man, well no. Tell us about this one that we're looking at here.
Oh,
No, let's look at it. All right. Wait, is it for
Yeah,
sale?
it's on
I
my
guess I
wall.
should
You
say-
can't have it.
Okay. All right. You can't have it. All right. That's awesome that you got that, though. I guess I shouldn't be shocked.
It's not. I don't have the British quad. That's a 3, 4, 5,000. This is a Japanese B2 photo poster for Diamonds Are Forever, a linen backed. This one.
So this is an
you don't see- hold on.
original Japanese Diamonds Are Forever.
So when the Japanese release it, they make their version of the poster. This is called a B2. I think I have this at I have it at 250.
All right. Can we take a? I mean, we may not need to take a better look at it, but I guess just to give people a better look at it. So 250 Japanese V2. Yeah. All right. That look at it sealed it. Somebody's gonna grab that.
There is Let It Be, the original. So this is the final Beatles swan song. This is original folded linen backed, great color. I have this at 600.
Wow. A few Beatles posters tonight. Very cool. All right. Here's
People
some
like the
animation.
Beatles, right?
What?
Original Disney, 101 Dalmatians. This is the original release poster.
Wow.
All right, you got Pongo and Perdita. I think isn't that their name?
I
love
remember
that
Pongo.
movie, actually. I have this at 400.
And yeah, her name isn't Catfish, even though there is a Pungo Catfish here.
Yes, Pongo and Perdita, I think.
All right. I'll go. Yeah, I'll go with that.
I got kids, so I've watched it, but I love watching it. All right, here's a good one. Teenagers from Outer Space. You got ray guns turning them into skeletons, what have you. Linen backs.
Can we get a closer look at that, the art on this, just because it's
Sure.
not. Yeah, this deserves a little bit of a look. I don't know how much it is, but
Yeah, let's look at that.
This seems like a Patrick one, too.
that's killer. That's awesome.
Real
It's like,
rays,
kind of like what
space
they did
kiss.
with Mars Attacks.
Yeah. This one is $200.
Oh gosh. All right, you got a big combined offer. Comic Trader 06 has been doing math silently in the
I
background.
hear
And
this.
is ready to hit you with for a few dollars more. Great
Yeah.
choice. Wait, Goldfinger's gone. Is there another Goldfinger of some kind?
I did Goldfinger, so
We're going to find out the Goldfinger and the black. I don't know if that's sold. Let me see.
I think
For a few dollars more, it came after that. I think Goldfinger sold.
Yeah, the Goldfinger was 900 apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, so you may have to recalculate. Which ones were they asking about?
For a few dollars more, and the second Russia for Love, and then Goldfinger. So the Goldfinger is off the table apparently. It's sold.
So think about for a few dollars more and the From Russia with Love.
Okay.
From Russia with Love, Diamonds Are Forever.
No, he said Goldfinger.
You have a
No.
so they don't believe that it's sold. A few people don't believe that the Goldfinger's sold.
Is it?
Let's take a look.
Yeah, let's confirm. There were a few people definitely interested in it, and if it's $900, and you don't
there-
want to
there
see
it
it,
is.
Oh, it's right here. Sorry.
I make the offer.
all right. If you don't want to see it go, you should write 900 right now.
Yeah,
Let's put it on
900.
camera.
Just take it for 900. Hurry up.
All right.
Stunning. Look at that.
All right, so here we are. We're looking at it. This is $900. It's an original. So I will now read the offer again. Now that we've confirmed, so it did not
Okay.
sell. So for a few dollars more,
Yeah.
the Goldfinger and the second From Russia with Love. Do we know which one that one was?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so the offer is $15.17 for those three.
1633, I'll do it for you.
All right, Comic Trader, $16.33 is
Yes.
the counter. While we're considering that, Buzzards are offering 200 on the Japanese Diamonds Are Forever.
All right, we can do that for the Buzzards.
All right. Claiming as his privileges, Buzzard_Brothers_Comics. So there is a competing offer on the Goldfinger and the Diamonds Are Forever. Was that the Japanese that just left? No, there's another Japanese.
That's the one that hadn't been.
The big Diamonds Are Forever and the Goldfinger 1600. That is a competing
We have
offer.
another Diamonds Are Forever.
Yeah,
That's the British quad. It was
the
980.
British quad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was the offer?
1600 for that pair.
What did I say for the first one?
You said 1633, I believe.
All right, the first person to say 1633 will get their whatever they wanted.
All right, the first person to say 1633, and Grailkeeper Skis is considering sniping the Goldfinger. I mean, Patrick, write 900 quick if you want to be a sniper. Nobody's going to fault you. It's a Goldfinger.
Bill is the arbiter of all bids.
It's a Goldfinger first, and it's linen backed, so that whole hassle is done. But this is done. It's done.
Which one?
All right. I'm glad somebody's getting some awesome posters, and this one is going to Wee Knees 2. WEENEE, the letter S, and then the number 2.
Which package did they get?
Yeah.
They got the Goldfinger and the Diamonds Quad.
All right, those are good. That's a good.
Yeah, that's
I'll pull that. We'll pull the Diamond Squad out ever. Just
that's beautiful. You guys, nice grabs. Fortune is favoring the Bull tonight. Make the offers. Patrick, I don't blame you. I mean, it's a Goldfinger, like, original. I'm really excited for you, Weenies. I don't mean to imply otherwise, because that's amazing. But yeah, I mean, the Goldfinger original, the linen backing's done. Like, that is settled goods. That's all right.
I got a couple that are I think are up Patrick's alley. We'll see.
Okay. Well, Mighty Mouse might be up people's alley, especially with how patriotic it looks.
So this is
that's
a
different
separate poster.
Oh, jeez.
This is from the Office of War Information. So this is like a propaganda poster for the war on linen. You know
Do we
what?
have an idea what year this is from?
It'll stay on here. Hold on.
You don't have to, but
I gotta get my glasses out.
obviously it's old. It's
1942.
1942.
Wow, and it says "Give it your best," and it's 1942. Hold on, let's keep it on camera until we tell people the price.
You know what? I'm gonna price this to sell because I'm a patriot and I believe in the promise of what the flag has, and we have to live up to it one day.
Stripes and stars.
$150.
Ah, wow, vintage
1942.
wartime propaganda poster. I mean, it's everybody's flag. For
That
sure.
stuff gets destroyed. You know, they put it out there to gin up money for war bonds and stuff, and then they get destroyed, burned.
Definitely everybody's flag. Everybody, you know, it's not doesn't belong to one person or another. There you go. 150 is claimed. One Vincenzo 3 is one of the 150s are still coming in on that one.
I know. I knew. Look, I knew. I'm trying to do right by everyone.
All right, Eric's definitely offering some amazing deals on these like really personal collection gems. I mean, each of these was like a meaningful purchase. So
Yeah, I bought them. I've had them. I've been collecting for 2 decades. All right, Mighty Mouse. This is fucking cool. When I saw this, I had to have it. And that's what else do I have to say? This is a lithograph. It's it's on linen. It's folded, but the folds are kind of well done. So I have this at $450.
that's cool. Was there a For Your Eyes Only British quad?
I do not have that.
Okay, sorry, Vintage Shark, but let's talk about Barbarella.
The most
there.
modern one I have is some of the Roger Moore stuff. All right, Barbarella. This is good sci-fi.
Get us closer to that one with that well-placed whatever she's holding there.
Yeah, it's some sort of gun. This is Jane Fonda. Jane Fonda was fine back in the day.
Oh, poor Jane Fonda now.
If you're 80, she's still fine.
All right. Your wife is watching.
Booming Granny, I love you. That is a 350. Classic sci-fi.
All right, so that's an original Barbarella?
Yeah,
Like,
Dino De Laurentiis was producer. That's Giada's grandfather, whomever, I think.
yeah, that's killer. All right, 350.
Hard days.
You have an offer on the Mighty Mouse. Stray Flex and nice. Yaniv coming in at 300 on the Mighty Mouse.
You're insulting me. You know what it's worth. I'll give it to you for $380.
All right, Yaniv, 380. You got it. All right.
Hard days.
All right, now the offer's up to 350 from somebody else, Toby Ben. What was the price on it?
380 is the price.
380. The first person to say 380.
All right, there you go. And what's the 450? Somebody doesn't want to see it go anywhere else. That is a snipe.
Someone is smart.
All right.
Person of
Nice.
impeccable taste.
Collector Supreme underscore.
See, Joe knows.
Joe knows how to make money.
Wow.
Joe knows.
Oh. Ah.
All right, so
Yeah.
we're down to our last couple, Bill.
Don't get cute with the offers, guys. Offers are appreciated. Offers are entertained, but just don't risk it if you don't want to risk it.
Hard Day's Night. The original Beatles movie. 1964, linen backed, originally folded. I have this at, what do I have this at? Shit, $1,000. That's what this is worth.
Okay, $1,000. That's awesome.
I don't know. This is something that's crazy. I don't know. It's not collectible necessarily in terms of a Tyler Knows Medica, the Guardia. It's Spanish, but it's got cool skull stuff on it.
Get us
I have
a closer look. We need to see this. It's not as well known an image, but
But the thing is, it's got cool stuff that we all like.
yeah.
I have this
And,
at
I mean, I guess if
$150. I mean, seriously.
and if you're in the medical field at all, it might add an extra layer for you.
Look at this. There's a price on it that someone wrote in pencil, $450. I'm selling it for $150.
All right. Well, we saw your back during that. And that's fine.
Oh, that's all right. My bad.
It's okay.
I've got a pair of John
Come on,
Wayne.
Samra.
Does John Wayne still have fans?
Yeah, John Wayne still has fans. He still
Like a
has.
real logo and Sans of Iwo Jima. I'll sell this as a pair. They're both linen bagged. I'll sell this as a pair for $200.
Hold on. Show the Rio logo again. All right. Howard Hawks. That's awesome.
Victor
and then Sans Iwo Jima. So you got two of his major genres there. When he's not fist fighting people.
These are foreign releases. There's El Mas Glorioso Film de Guerra de todos los tiempos of all time.
All right, so Buzzard _brothers _comics. There were a couple claims on those. So $200, Buzzard Brothers.
They got the fast hands. There's a couple more that I have here, and we'll get through them. I think these are out there but cool, and hopefully people will find them as cool as I do. Army Surgeon, look, if you're a medical Army Surgeon, this is a movie from 1942.
All right.
Linen bags. This is $100 for that.
Wow!
Even as
It's like a romance comic, but a movie.
Like Jane Wyatt, remember her? Jane Wyatt was in those the Pens commercials, wasn't she?
Hold on, go back over. I don't think she was in her Depends era when this movie came out.
Oh, no.
All right, $100 is claimed.
Who got it?
Kenzo 3.
Vincenzo 3.
You're lucky Greg Holmes isn't here. That might be something he was into as well. All right.
We're almost at the end, and then we're going to get back to comics.
All right, there's going to be some Betty Grable posters in here, too. And
All right, 50s sci-fi, Earth to the Moon, Jules Verne. You can see the rocket moon. This is cool subject matter, linen backed. I have this one at $100.
$100.
wow.
Dude, it's like,
Wow. It's linen backed. He probably spent a couple $100 linen backed
Yes.
on that thing. Am I supposed to be saying that out loud? Should I not be saying
I'm
that
telling
out loud?
you, if you buy multiples of these, buy the curtain hanger with clips from IKEA. They're like $25. You screw them in the wall. You just clip them on here. You move them. You pop them in and out. It's like that. It's awesome.
That is cool. Yeah, with the linen backing, they're a lot more hardy.
Yeah. So this is the Colossus of New York. If you can see this. So this is kind of the old. Again, this is 1958, like a Golem, Frankenstein kind of. If you're a New York person, New York theme. I have this at $300, linen backed, originally folded.
Hold on, real quick. Is there any like iconic New York kind of like skyline in that?
Well, unfortunately, you don't. You might be seeing a piece of the. I don't see the Chrysler Building, so that's the downside, I guess. Thanks, Bill. Bursting my bubble.
Hey, I was trying to help, but not hurt.
All right, this is a
Cool.
good
It's
one. Little
all about the
Rascal.
Colossus anyways. Who cares about the city?
That's correct. It looks like he's wearing Doc Martens too. I mean, they're making him look big.
It's sort of like Frankenstein-ish.
So you got the Little Rascals. Now this is, I think, a Patrick poster because it's so weird.
Okay.
Because you
Give us a
got-
closer look at it then.
Yeah, you got Spanky, but you got Buckwheat and Farina, all right? So you got the whole family. You got Petey, the dog with the marker around his eye. This fat kid right here. This one, I can't believe it. It's $100 for this.
Wait, this is a
Ralph
vintage
Alfalfa?
linen
No,
back
wait.
original Little Rascals poster.
Yes.
$100.
Wow. Can we see? Is Hard Day's Night easy to get to look at again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, easy's relative. Yes, we can look at it again. I don't know if there's any other Mondos. Maybe, probably.
Yes, I do, but we're gonna go to comics after before we get back to Marvel.
All right, Little Rascals is claimed. Yeah, we definitely want to mix it up. So give the Little Rascals to Grail_Keepers_Keys.
I knew this was right up his alley. For $100, I mean, I'd spend $100 worse every day.
Quite literally.
You know. All right, this
Okay.
This is another one of those serialized Dick Tracy versus Crime Inc. This is chapter 3. You got Dick Tracy, Chester Gould's creation here. The guy about to get tossed. This is linen back. This is from 19. What is the hell? This is old. I mean, I can't have the date on it, but this is $300.
That's awesome. Yeah, the Cool Hand Luke, I believe, sold in the Goonies so far that we've seen is sold.
Yeah. This is a very, very interesting one, too. This was, we know, because of segregation. You know, they had black cinema, so this is an all-black cast called
Wow.
Lucky Ghost.
Huh.
And what?
Oh, $300 is claimed. Wow. All right, Cody's 150 Reef is going to take that down.
Thank you, Rick, the nature boy. So this is, I think, is really cool, a piece of kind of history. Mantan Moreland was a kind of a famous actor in that era. You know, relegated, unfortunately, through segregation to black films, whatever. But this is called Lucky Ghost. You got a skeleton. I have this here at $100.
Wow.
And this is the last one, and this is a fucking killer right here. The Green Slime are coming.
Now, you know what? When I saw that in the preview, that caught my eyes. Like, that is amazing. I did not know that was a movie.
And what does this say? 1969? Yeah, it's got great graphics, great art.
Let me call out this $100 claim on the Lucky Ghost. Uncle_Bounties_Comics got to it first. There's still $100 claims coming in on it.
I knew that would get claimed. It's just you know, whatever. It's awesome.
This green slime's going to
This green slime's gonna get claimed. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Is this linen backed?
Linen backed. It is. It's originally folded. I'm gonna show. Before I show that, I'm gonna show one more.
Okay, all right. You're gonna have to wait for the green slime. You Nickelodeon fans, hold on.
Hold on.
No, it didn't have anything to do with Nickelodeon, although they did green slime people a lot down there early on.
Now, Bill, this is actually the most expensive one I'm going to show.
Oh my gosh, and we've seen some bangers.
Because this is the banger of bangers.
Wow.
Okay, look,
All right, I don't know what to say with that statement.
this is a rolled poster.
No.
It is the Star Wars Revenge of the Jedi.
No.
Dated teaser. Rolled.
This is original vintage. This is the Revenge of the Jedi poster?
The original, yeah. It's not linen backed. It has a little rippling here on the side. But this is the cream of the crop.
I was not expecting this.
To find it rolled and not folded is amazing. So you can linen back it yourself if you want.
He's instantly hiding it again. All right, we're going to hear a price on it.
I'm asking $2,700.
Wow, roll.
I sold
A little bit of edge wear, but roll.
Yeah,
Yep.
a little bit of edge wear, but again, if you back this, there's not a single fold in it, and it looks spectacular. I'm going to put it back over here on the way because I don't want to get pinched.
Cheers, collectibles. I love you. That's a good one.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're gonna hear about the slime angry mix stuff.
All right,
All right,
first person.
2,700. Look, that Revenge of the Jedi went away really quickly. So if you want to, hopefully you got a long memory and are quick on the draw. All right.
This is going to be the quick draw. It's $350. That's how much green slime is. First person get that $350 in.
All right, the green slime, $350, linen back. That is.
This is awesome.
That's amazing. Look how
Like
Look how
crisp,
sick that is,
shiny,
dude.
badass.
Yeah. It looks brand new. It's like the pre-code horror movie.
This had to like inspire the Guardians of the Galaxy too when they fought
Yeah, 350. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to be excited and like, yeah, 350. You could have sold 1 million of that one. Cody's 150 Reef was the quickest. It's being called, quote, and I love this, tentacle bondage.
I love tentacle bondage. That's a new genre.
I love tentacle bondage. That's the quote of the night. All right, thank you.
Let's take a break and we'll go back to
All right.
comics.
All right. I don't know what you do in your free time. Please don't answer that.
I'll put these over here.
Obviously, in his free time, he's amassing major, awesome stuff. This is all like personal collection.
Yeah, this
This
is
is like
decades.
Grail level.
Decades.
Yeah, that was
Are you ready to show some
That was
comics? We'll do a
tough
quick wall
competition
scan.
on
We'll
the
start
green
putting up
slime.
fresh books. I'm
Yes.
gonna put this stuff over on this side.
I'm gonna
Oh, the
see how-
Black Terror figures up there. Did that
You
go
know what
with
it
the comic that was?
Oh yeah, that went with. We just scanned it. We don't gotta.
Oh,
Yeah, just leave it. Oh, you want to show it?
I'm gonna show them and put them over on the side.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right.
We're gonna clear up. We're gonna clean this wall. I'm gonna show all the books here.
Okay.
Tell.
We have space. We can just put stuff around it. It's been a while. Maybe want to leave it up for a little bit.
I'm gonna show. They're gonna still see it. Okay. Show over here. We're gonna run this wall too.
All right. So
19. I think was the last sale was 19 or 20. In this grade, this presents better. 17 or best offer on the Tales of Suspense.
make offers. There has been a lot of offers that I've been waiting for counters. They got accepted.
4.0 white pager, 950 on the flash with the floating scimitar. Infantino art.
That's white pages on that.
There's a premium for white pages. This is Captain America Wheel of Death. 7.0. 5.0 sold for 20, so I'm asking 20 for this for best offer. So it's 2 grades above the last sale.
All right, nice. Somebody's now confirming that Patrick's seen Star Wars at this point after that James Bond admission.
Amazing Fantasy 2.0. I have it at 23 or best offer. The best offer has got to be you can't be in a number with a 1 at the beginning. So and you got to be higher because you got to pay the piper.
So the suspense was 17,000 or best offer S Falcon.
Yes.
And the AF-15, your offer needs to have a 2 as the first number to have a shot. So that's
Captain
a good
America.
guideline. Maybe Ollie's still watching. I'll hope make some magic happen. I don't know.
Number 18. This is 4100. It's a 5.0. Great cover.
Vincenzo, you were second on the slime. Cody's 150 was first. Vincenzo, Grail Keepers, Minnesota, Angry Mick. I can keep going.
2700 on the Spider-Man 3, 4 or 5.
Any Planet Comics or Frazetta covers?
No Frazetta covers, and it's unlikely I'm going to be able to find the Planet Comics with time tonight. This is the classic Superman 4950 at 4.5, off white to white. Best
Well,
offer.
let's get a better look at it. We didn't get a very good look at it. Definitely help him out, camera.
Sorry, I was on the.
All right,
Right.
This is classic.
So there's a little bit of a glare. You want to put it closer?
There we go. Thanks.
There we go. Awesome. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Somehow Cody was like, was definitely like had a precog moment. I mean, it came in after I said it, but it was fast.
Action number 53, Flamethrower, World War II, 1400. It's great. These great old Superman World War II covers are awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're waiting on that Superman. Maybe the Superman can live on that wall still.
Also,
Yeah.
Captain America, this is number 4. Look at that. Green guys, hypodermic needles. It's a 2.5. I have it at 4,900. I'll tell you what, there was a 2.0 that sold for 4,000. I'll sell this one for 4,500.
4,500. Now
Yeah.
you got a number. 4,500, and there is the week in London in play. So he's got a recently renovated 3-bedroom place, a 10-minute walk from the Tower of London, which is like, you can get anywhere in London from there. That is included. If you claim anything $40,000 or more worth of stuff, but the Superman specifically, if you pay $90,000, you'll get 2 weeks there.
Go sweet. Go. So this is Mary Marvel number 1. I have it at $625, which is where it should be. I'm gonna make it $575.
You got a $450 offer on the Mary Marvel from Millhouse.
What are we at?
Millhouse, make it $500, dude.
All right, Millhouse, $500.
It's a great picture of Mary Marvel.
And you
Come on, Millhouse. All time sake.
magnificently Mary. All right, I'm out of M words. All right.
I'm gonna hold it.
No, Uncle Bounties, you're a little short with just the Dirty Dozen poster from getting a week in London. Nola Caesar, the ASM3, I believe, sold.
All right.
But the counter offer on the Mary Marvel at $500 is accepted.
It's a good price.
Millhouse Comics.
Good pick up, Millhouse.
Thank you, Millhouse.
And the
This is
ASM3 is gone, Nola.
Oh, it's
no, it's
right
not.
there, yeah.
Oh, it's not?
2,700.
Yeah,
Hey,
our bottom
one
is 2,700.
job. One job.
2,700. That's the bottom.
Oh, all right, 2,700. Can we show it again? Sorry, Nola. Sorry, I had Superman 1 blindness. I plead innocence.
No major writing, nothing.
It's beautiful color.
It's the glare, so you gotta put it over here. Perfect.
Yeah, 4.5 page quality again.
It's a crow.
Cream soft white.
Okay, and yeah, there's not any really. There's no defects to point to on this one.
Yeah, no writing, no tape. The biggest thing, if they want to see it, is like I was saying earlier, it's this crease here in the bottom. That's
Oh
why I
yeah,
got the
yeah.
4.5.
That. Thank you for.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. All right, so
All right.
27 was the number.
I'm gonna
27
show you
was
some
the
books now.
I have to what this. Okay.
The
I need
27
to
is
get a
the
drink.
number
My
on the
mouth is
ASM3 he
running
dropped.
so much, it's getting dry.
has been running since you were born.
He dropped
Oh, Hiram.
Price
Why are you
wise.
clowning me like that? All right, are you ready for some books?
All right, is there a
Oh,
little
we did this over
domestic
here.
dispute going on? Are we good?
Yes.
We bicker. We're like
All
an
right.
married
Is
couple.
there a Detective Comics 880 coming?
Oh yeah, we have that.
Okay.
You want to see it next?
It sounds
Yeah.
like Millhouse Comics wants to see it next, so they just claimed something.
880, 9.8, white pages, classic Jacques cover, modern Batman Grail, 475.
There you go. 475. You don't need me to tell you more about it.
All right.
It's a lot
This
of
is
money.
my favorite Exciting Comics cover of the run. This is Exciting Comics number 39 and a 2.0. This is the classic hypodermic needle and poison candy cover where they give poison candy to the kids.
Now get a little closer on the candy handoff there.
Yeah, look at
Oh,
that.
Gosh, really?
Awful. It's awful. It's
Really?
awful. This book is a unicorn. You never really see it, and it's always it's reaching elite status. $49.50.
Good thing it's here then. All right, so there you go. Get a Black Terror. Get them. Give me poison candy to kids. Jeez.
USA Comics number 9.
Hold on. Pull it a little bit closer to you. It's a little off camera. There
Right
we
here?
go. Yeah, I like that. Perfect.
Okay, USA Comics number 9, 2.0, off-white. It does have a little bit of writing right here, so it has Alton C. White right there. But this is another classic hypodermic needle cover. I would actually consider this a horror cover by Sid Shores, and it's $6,500.
Yeah, these USAs are tough.
These are really, really
You just-
tough. Yeah, a 0.5 of this book went for, an incomplete copy of this book went for $3,000.
And that's a 2.0, nice clean blue label. The 475 is what the Tech 880 or make an offer. Seriously, offers are working. They're being considered. They're being accepted. Make offers. The first thing Eric said was fortune favors the bold. That's why I wrote it down. It still applies.
Don't you think I've taken a lot of offers today?
You've taken a ton of offers. I waited for counters on things you've taken offers on. I mean, you've accepted. There was no counter on some stuff.
I told you, I promised you, we're here to sell books.
Yes, and you are, yeah. So let's keep going.
All right, so we got Captain America Comics number 36. This is another
That's
classic
a
Hitler cover. This is one of the best covers in the entire run. It's got everybody in the car shooting a machine gun while piloting. I'm sure he doesn't have his license. He's like 12 years old. 60, light tan to off-white pages, no major defects on the book whatsoever. 15,000. 15,000.
Wow. 60. So payment plans are in play for anything that's like, under 10 grand. He was saying it'd be 50% down, non-refundable, paid off in 30 days, and encouraging you to be responsible. If you do enter into a payment plan, you need to let us know when you're claiming. But if you're over 10K, if you're chasing something big, you could have 2 months under the same terms, 50% down, non-refundable.
All right. So this is something that you're never going to see. I'm going to take it out of the bag because I don't want any glare to ruin this. This is all
So,
winners. This is all winners comics number 12 in an old label. 7.0 off white to white page, but see what it says written there? Alex Schomburg written on cover in
What?
pen.
Show us that.
It is signed by Alex Schomburg, and this is Beckett authenticated by Eric.
I took it to CBCS. I had it authenticated. You can send it to CGC now and get a CGC label that's with the signature that won't change the grade. For me to get it in the CBCS graded affirmed, I would have to get it regraded, which I
Did they
didn't want
give
to
you
do.
some? So, wait, it was originally in a CBCS holder, or did
No.
they give you
No,
some?
no. They just looked at it through the case.
I paid for them to authenticate it, and I did it without having them regrade it.
Was there any
So,
paper? Does the buyer get anything
I
like
need the
that?
paper for that, yeah.
You have a paper for that?
Yes, I have it.
Oh my gosh! And all right. Oh my gosh!
It is a 1 of 1.
This is a 1 of 1. This is probably the only signed copy I've ever seen
And
for
it
any
has
all winners.
to be pretty rare for a book of that era to be signed on the cover and not inside.
Exactly. And this high grade, stunning copy, cap on the motorcycle, machine guns everywhere. 13,000.
Wow.
13,000 or best offer.
Signed by Schomburg? Are you kidding me? I mean, somebody should. Let me tag.
That's
I know. I was literally at this guy's
That's a
place the
collector's
other
book.
day for the hub, and if there's anybody that might be interested in that, I'm gonna at least tag them. I guess I should have told them that it was a signed Schomburg. If they, let's see here.
Oh, good luck favors the people that hop into it.
You charge your phone. We get cable. Give me 1 second, Bill. We're going to grab a cable real quick.
All right, I'm misspelling Schomburg, but here,
Thanks.
he'll get the idea.
Okay.
And maybe I'm not misspelling it. I don't know. I think I did all right. Let's see here. You have an offer on the Tech 880. I'm just waiting for my heartbeat to slow down a little bit here. You gotta. I mean, it's an offer of $300.
No, thank you. We appreciate you, though.
Okay, offers appreciated. Got to get closer. 54. Did I misspell? I did misspell GRG Holmes. I said GSG Holmes. Jeez. So did I spell Schomburg right? Misspelled GRG Holmes. I really booted that one. All right. Hold on. All right, let's go.
All right. So we got a Thor number 130. This is Silvery Thor in a high grade, 8.5 off white to white, $95.
You want to give us a close up on the Schomburg signature again? I mean,
This is the only one you ever see.
This is the only one you'll ever see. That's on the cover of a timely like
get us
this.
closer. Get us close. Get us all up in that Schomburg signature
Hold on,
business
we're
here.
on a charger at the same time.
There it is. There we go. There we go. Okay, so there it is. Nice long signature. Look at that. In ballpoint, which is, pretty era appropriate. So he's got paperwork from Beckett where they
The
authenticated.
CBCS and Beckett are the same organization now.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Woo. All right. Can we see Superman 14 up close? Is there 14?
Yeah.
I know there's an issue 1. If you want to see that, also it's a 6.5, and if you claim it at 90,000, you'll get 2 weeks in. You'll have your lodgings for 2 weeks in London will be covered.
That's correct.
Okay, so here's the Superman 14. It's stunning colors and everything. The biggest thing that they hit it with is it has a tear up there and a piece of tape.
All right.
That's why I got the 4.5. Okay. The tape you could remove it for sure. It won't look as bad up there, but you still have the tear, so it won't go higher than a 4.5. The back is nice. It has a tan line here at the top. But other than that, solid copy with off-white to white pages, even though it has tanning in the top. $49.50 or best offer.
Oh, that's nice. All right. The offer is up to $350 on the Tech 880 from Millhouse Comics.
No, thank you. We really appreciate that.
I'm gonna say that's a no from me, dog.
Okay. All right. So your American Idol dreams haven't been realized yet, so you got to get closer to 350. All right. Costa. All right. Costa is doing some serious business here, offering you $42.50 on the Exciting Comics. He says maybe, just maybe.
I'm gonna let Hiram decide.
Costa, I just want to say that Mystic 9 that you grabbed was from my pile of books, and I was pretty sad about that. But you're a good friend of Eric, so let's do it.
He's getting close to preview.
Let's do it. Do not give poison chocolate to kids.
All right. Wow. Costa _mainline _comics.
Yeah.
Sounds like that book is gonna be missed. Where are we at on the all winners? I think people have that Schomburg signature on the brain. Remind us the grade and price on that again.
It is a 7.0, off-white to white, signed by the king of the golden age himself, 13,000.
And
This is a book that I will listen to offer because I don't know how to price something that's unique, right?
all right. And he had the signature authenticated by Beckett /CBCS and has a paper to show that.
All right. So I'm going to go crazy. Eric doesn't know that I'm going to do this, but here's an Amazing Spider-Man number 64. I like fucking with him. It's a 9.0 off-white pages. He had $290 on this, but as a thank you to everybody in this show, we're going to say $150.
Oh,
$150. First person to give us $150 gets this book.
Costa, congratulations. I mean, you're kind of building a little bit of a pile towards,
If he's short, I'm going to email him. I'll say, you're this much short. Let's find a book for you.
all right, Costa. So, I mean, if you can get there, you might be able to stay in London.
I know.
All right,
Someone's wife
150
would be
is
happy.
claimed. Joseph _Haro got to that 150 first.
Good pickup, Joseph.
People are still writing 150, by the way.
Yeah,
they're still coming in. They are still happening.
I feel so charitable giving away Eric's books.
That was very charitable. I'm seeing a lot of 150s still at the. So, all right.
Who got it there? Who got it there, Joe?
I'm glad you're awake out there.
Who got the book?
Amazing feelings.
That goes to Joseph _Haro.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. This is another one that you don't see. This is a Fighting Yank #1, first issue from 1942. It's a 3.5 off-white to white pages. No major issues, no writing, anything. It is a stunning 3.5. And we got it at $10.50 for a Fighting Yank 1 is insane.
Holy shit! Is that your pricing or mine?
That's your pricing, dude. That's doctor handwriting.
All right. So did you have the handwriting and you're like, oh, I better become a doctor, or was it the other way around?
The other way around.
We just start to evolve.
It just evolved over time. Nice. Who signed the Star Wars just below the rack? All right.
Oh,
You
you-
always.
I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's start with that. Oh, it's not Oscar. It's not the actor. It's the storyteller.
It's Charles Soule or Soule.
Oh, Charles Soule was definitely has written a lot of Star Wars stuff. So written by Charles Soule.
What do you think, Eric?
I'll say that. I'll give it away for the person who can tell me what city I saw the first Star Wars in. 1977. I went to the movies. It wasn't in Dallas. I'm from Texas. I was traveling to visit relatives. I saw it in that city. You name the city, I'll give it to you for free.
Fort
Oh my
Lauderdale.
gosh. All right. This is going to be interesting. So start naming cities that Eric might have seen Star Wars in for the first time. And we're talking about the first Star Wars movie, right?
Yes, the New Hope.
All right. Well, this is going to take a while. Seoul,
No,
Philadelphia, London,
no,
Chicago,
no.
New York.
New York City.
Oh!
New York City.
That was quick. Long Island Collectibles. Wow. Long period Island period collectibles. A lot of San Antonios, some Austins, some Baltimores.
I said it wasn't in Texas. They're not listening, but they were smoking in the theater, which I thought was outrageous.
Oh, wow. Not Compton either, guys. All right. Thanks for all the guesses.
Compton that's where I saw Empire Strikes Back.
Oh,
No.
all right. Nice.
I'm joking. No, come on.
All right. All right. Huge
so-
horror grail
Oh, perfect.
right here.
You saw a throw a pre-code on the board.
Yep. Oh, I didn't see it, but I had it in my head. Said throw a pre-code. If you want a pre-code, this is one of the big grails of it. Haunted Thrills. This is the classic skull dice cover. This is a 1.0 copy. It's complete and unrestored, but the spine was completely split and there's tape on it. Presents like a total champ though. I got it at 1,700 or best offer.
47 DRVR, you got filtered. I looked. I got 2 feeds. You're not on either of them. I did just see, did you miss me? All right. Remind us again the price and grade on the Haunted Thrills.
Yes, it's a 1.0, maybe 1.5, because it just presents really nicely for 1,700.
But it's iconic with the dice rolling.
It is
and the whole
iconic,
thing.
yes. At 3.0 of this book, you're spending like $8,000 or around there.
Right. A top hat skeleton guy. There you go. It's like what happens when Slash finally goes.
And then we have Superman number 20, early Superman, in a 4.0 for 1,200 or best offer.
Yeah, that's another killer cover. All right, Superman intercepting a missile of wartime. Okay. Make offers.
Make the offers, guys.
This is another one of my favorite covers. Period. End of story.
This is quite possibly Captain Marvel Jr.'s best Master Comics cover.
Best cover. Period.
Because it looks like a Schomburg cover. Honestly, it looks like a timely cover. It's very busy. It's 2.5 off-white. This is the first ever cover appearance of Captain Marvel Jr. and his first appearance in Master Comics from 1942. The notes say cover detached, okay, but no other major missing issues with the book. Got it at $1,950 or best offer.
Oh, wow. All right, well, if you have any questions about Captain Marvel, the man to ask is talking right now.
Yeah, that's McAvoy, my favorite artist in the Golden Age.
I'm surprised he doesn't have a Captain Marvel tattoo somewhere on his body.
I have.
He has Nightwing or whoever, Robin.
Yeah.
I mean, he might have one he just hasn't told you about yet.
Oh, no. I've seen him.
All right.
Yeah, remember the whole he ties me up thing?
Yeah.
Anyway, next book, Captain America Comics, number 12, in a 4.0 cream to off-white pages. This is a really nice Al Avison cover. It has a name, I think that's David, written right there in the M, but stunning colors in this one. Dr. Crime. The back is perfect, too.
Yeah, these black cover caps.
They're great. They're great. It almost looks
A
like
little
Kid
off
George.
camera. Pull it towards
Sorry.
your body a little bit. There, yes, perfect, there.
Okay. All right. So this guy right here, 4,000 or best offer. And we think that's pretty fair because the 2.5 just went for 2,800.
All right, Captain America Comics issue number 12. All right, so the offer on the Jock is now up. Did we already see this offer? $375?
The Jock offer has to have a 4 as the first number, and it can't have a 0 as the second number.
Okay.
That's exactly the last sale on that book.
All right. So 4 is the first number, and not a 0 is the second
And
number.
you take into consideration, tax, title, licensing, undercarriage, and undercoating. You get a great deal.
All right. So there you go. So here comes the 410 offers, I guess.
Yeah.
That's right. But someone's
And
smart. Someone's gonna be smart and say 411.
and Hiram, I keep hearing about being tied up. So if you're in trouble, just blink twice at some point. I'll get the message.
Nah, I'm fine, dude.
Don't you blink.
I'm fine. All right. Green Hornet
Oh,
Comics,
this one's
number 13.
All right,
This is one of the most...
10 is the offer. Will that be accepted?
Yeah, that'll be...
I was gonna say I'll do it.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Give that to Gregory's_comics. You got it.
Thanks, Gregory.
All right. I
Okay.
saw 41. Kid Icarus, are you asking about something that's 41 or issue 41? All right.
He's got it for 410.
41. All right, so this is one of the most little-known Hitler covers from Harvey Publications. It's a 3.0 Green
A little
Hornet,
bit
number 13.
towards you.
Yes,
Yes,
sorry.
perfect.
Okay, so it's got the V for victory over Hitler's face. It's got the swastika here. It is 2,200, only 23 graded, no sales since 2019. This is a huge book. 2,200 or best offer.
Wow.
All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make a deal right now because I know the books are priced great. The next purchase at the sticker price over 1,000, you have your choice of the Neal Adams recreation of Green Lantern, Green Arrow, the first copper book, or Batman 251 signed by Neal Adams.
Wait. Hold that up here real quick. So,
Hold on, let me get it.
when you say cover recreation,
So
please
Neal
clarify.
Adams and his family, they took the original art from these that he had, and this one has since sold for like 650 G's. They did a high grade facsimile copy, and so you can still see like where the tape was on it and everything like that. So this is the cover art, and then he signed it.
So
right?
it's a
This is
limited edition, high quality kind of scanned print of
Right.
the original
So
art.
it's 26
Exactly.
of 500. This is 500. Or this is one, a classic book, obviously. And this is on, you can feel it's on like a thick, like a
It's like
cardstock.
cardstock, yeah.
And so the next purchase over 1,000 at the cover price, you can have your choice of one of these.
All right,
for free.
and yeah.
And cover price means sticky price, not the 10 cents.
Sticker price.
Either
Yeah.
one is like good.
These were,
good guess.
Neal was selling these for $250 when he first released them, and then like they just kept creeping up afterwards.
And so yeah, they're each one is signed. You get to pick which one you want. So full claim, $1,000 or more, and you get to pick
there's
which one of
some
those you want.
that are obviously,
And who knows, if two people claim something at the sticker price, maybe
well, flip a coin. Well, whoever chooses, who wins the coin,
There
you choose the one you want.
go. All right. So let us know. That's a nice little sweetener right there.
Here's a good one. Captain Marvel. This is we don't have as much light as Captain Marvel Adventures #4. This is kind of a classic cover.
Back a little bit. All right, perfect.
What is this grade? A 6.5?
It's a 6.5 off-white pages, classic CC Beck cover.
Great blacks on here.
Also has Hitler appearance inside of it, and we got
I have 1,200 on it.
1,200 on that for the classic cover.
Oh man, was the Green Hornet 2,200?
It was.
All right.
All right, which one do you want?
You can't offer something that's maybe 250 or more and not have somebody want to grab it. All right, so Costa, take your choice. Green Lantern or 251. They're both iconic. Pretty tough choice there. While he's thinking that over, you have a $1,200 offer on the Haunted Thrills 6.
Give me 1336.
1336.
All right, 1336. Write that down, and you'll get it, Silver Surfer 13. Costa. All right, Costa. I mean, all right. I mean, you're well on you're creeping ever closer to that London vacay. All right, he's picking Batman.
All right, so that means the next one.
I think that's a solid choice.
Yes, I did too.
I think that's a solid choice.
I have another one that I kept myself. The next at cost over 1,000 gets the Green Lantern.
All right, the Green Lantern's now in play. If you claim something at the sticker price, you will get the
over
Green
1,000.
Lantern.
There's more books coming, so you might see the one coming along.
So $1,275 is the counter on the Haunted Thrill 6.
Eric, what do you think? Should I be at 1300 or just take it?
I'll tell you what, I'll let you take it.
Payback for that. Take it.
Silver _surfer Silver surfer 13. Excuse
A lot of
me.
surfers now,
There
remember.
are, and we sold the Impossible. Oh no, it wasn't Impossible Vacation, was it? I'm trying to remember that. Anyways, it was totally a failed joke. So why don't we just keep going?
All right. This is now the next.
Impossible
This is a
Summer.
This is a Stan Lee signed book. It is a excellent classic surfer cover with the Hulk. These deep browns. All right. Stan Lee signed. It's a white pager.
Yeah, get
close up on the stand signature. That does matter.
It's a great signature.
Oh yeah, that's a nice, big, clear stand signature.
This was signed in 2017, so he still didn't have the shakes. If you wanted Stanley signature collection, I have this at 700 or best offer.
Oh wow, 5.5. That's great with the stand signature, and you can't get that stand label anymore. I mean, if you sent in that book to get reholdered, don't do it because you couldn't get that stand signature anymore. And no, the Neal Adams art was a high quality scan, a limited edition print that was made from a high quality scan of the original art, and then that was hand signed by Neal Adams.
And Neal and his family made those for sale.
All right, hard to find pre-code is being requested if you want to throw any of that up on the board. I figure you got a little bit of everything tonight.
It's
Kind of
not
a
really.
niche, I guess.
Yeah, it's niche.
We'll have to look.
We'll look for it. We
Okay.
just had the Haunted Thrill 6 at a steal.
Yeah, we'll keep showing what you have prepared. I think that's fine.
Okay.
There's a Thor book up there for under $100, just so people know.
I got a horror book.
We got one coming up next. So this is my favorite World's Finest cover in the run. This is World's Finest Comics number 7, sitting on the aircraft carrier, just like Eric used to do back in '46.
I have a picture like that, very similar.
4 or 5. No, you fucking know. It's nice, no writing, nothing on the cover. It's actually SN right there, but that's it. And it's 1800 or best offer.
Wow.
Beautiful book. Great colors.
All right. They're definitely not compensating sitting on those.
Yeah. I have a funny picture like that from when I was stationed in Saudi Arabia in the First Gulf War, sitting on a tank. It's one of my favorites. So here, let me do a couple.
That's
all right,
that's
do a
actually an
pre-cover.
awesome pose. I bet that's a great picture.
They asked for hard to find.
Oh, this is a huge pre-code book.
I have very limited flexibility on this book.
Hold on, real quick. Let's field an offer on the book you just showed, the world's finest. You do have a $15 offer on it from Geek Get Girl.
Can you come to 16? I'm going more your way. 16 and it's
All
yours.
right. Well, they're just another offer came in at $16.50. These are offers, so I think.
Well, I mean, I'll honor the 1650. Or I'll honor the 1600 for whoever says 1650.
Oh wait. So okay, then let's do. I mean, these are all offers, and as I was reading the offer, the other one came in. So, NY Slumlord, you got it. $16.50 would have been accepted. So you got it.
Perfect. Thank you.
So if you don't want to risk it, don't make an offer, make a claim.
If you don't want to risk it, buy the biscuit.
So thank you for the offers, of course. But
All right.
There we go.
Again, I want to give deals for people to hang out. They may not, have as much means, but they're staying to watch all this cool stuff. What is Frank Miller charging for autographs now?
A lot of
I
money.
mean, $100 maybe?
So, and this is, I remember getting this in the mail when I was a kid because I had like 9 different subscriptions. So, first Miller Daredevil work and Peter Parker 27 and 28. It's a 9.2 white pager. For the cost, I'll do it for $100. The cost of the autograph.
Wow! All right, that is the first his work on the Daredevil character. Yeah,
With Frank Miller as the artist.
that's cool. All right, $100. Somebody's probably gonna grab that.
I
There
would
it
hope
is.
so.
It's grabbed. Don't put it on the board. Don't even bother putting it on the board. Give it to Nate and Jen was the first one to grab that.
How do you spell?
ATEANDJEN.
Nate and Jen. Gotcha.
Nice grab. And the hundreds are still coming in.
Yeah. Look, they know. All right. This was my favorite cover that the year this came out. Somehow this got in the.
Oh, this book has an excellent cover.
Yeah. This one. This is.
Warren Loud.
Yo, the dude can. That brother can draw. I had it sit. I didn't have really meaning to put it in the thing, but it got into the preview, and I had an $80 sticker on it. So I'm going to do it for $50.
Wow! I was like, okay, people are ready for $80 on that. Nope.
Yeah, I'll give it.
Info on T. What is on T?
T.
T like tomato.
That's Captain Marvel. Here.
Yeah.
All right,
Marvel
$50 is claimed. Of course it is.
by
OG Gonzalez won. OG Gonzalez won. Got there first.
Gonzalez with an S at the end or a Z?
S. OG and then Gonzales. And then
With
the
the number one?
and the number one.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Eric's number one. All right.
So this is Captain Marvel Adventure. Captain Marvel Adventures #4, classic cover. I mean, this is kind of everything you want in this book with Hitler appearance inside. It's a 6.5.
And up a little bit, like just so people can see the bottom of the yeah, like a big Shazam coming out of the clouds.
Yeah. I got it at 1,200.
Actually, presumably the transformation just happened, and there were some cloud effects. Chamber Chills is still available, right?
I haven't even shown it yet. I just popped it up and we got
All right.
sidetracked.
Well,
so I don't have a lot of
watching didn't get sidetracked.
I don't have a lot of room in this. I don't have a lot of desire to sell it, but they asked for it, so if they want to buy it. The prices can fluctuate, but they're just so hard to come by. It's a 2.0. It's an off-white. All right. What does that say? Cover detached on it?
Cover detached.
Presents great.
May I? Can I do it?
What's that? I want more than that.
Okay, 13.
Yeah. So what I'm going to ask is 13 grand for this. And I'm not being insulted by an offer, but again, I'm not going to take. I don't really have room, and it's a book that I'm making my top 100 list of books that I want.
I mean, I guess if you claim that at 13,000, you'll also get the Green Lantern original art. I mean, not original art, the Green Lantern print with a wet Neil Adams signature on it.
Correct.
And you'll be well on your way to your London lodging
vacation. That's correct.
So, if you're just joining us late, Eric has a recently renovated 3-bedroom place in London, about a 10-minute walk from the Tower of London and the Tower Bridge and all that stuff. And you will get a week stay, like Saturday to Saturday, for example, in the summer, if you hit 40,000 or more in claims tonight. So it doesn't have to just be one big claim. Like if you claim that Superman at Ask, you get 2 weeks.
All right, here's another one that I think will go in about 8 seconds once I tell you the story. So this is one of the Detective Comics 1000. This is
great.
One of the Alex Ross ones, I believe.
Yes. That was an Alex Ross exclusive for Comic-Con like 2 or 3 years ago?
More than that, right? 2019.
Okay. 2019. Boy, I've just totally omitted the COVID years out of my mind.
Yeah, that's right. I know. And it's got Alex Ross's signature on here somewhere. Does it? No signature. Because it would be have. Can you see if it has?
No signature on that.
No signature.
I forget what this.
Sign that one in silver in the bottom.
Yeah. So I had this at 100. I'll sell it for 50.
$50. Alex Ross, 9/8 white pages.
For a 9/8 white page, it's a really kicking cover too.
All right, people probably ask $50 for the raw one. I don't know. I haven't looked at the price on that in a while, but I have a feeling 50 is more than reasonable, and so do some other people. BH Comics with an X at the end. Got it.
BH Comics, that's a good call right there.
And the 50s are still rolling in the chat.
Now this is another classic Soups cover, Superman 24.
Oh, iconic.
Yes. It's a 3.0. It is a off-white to white. It presents very well. I'm going to see if there's any. I don't see any major writing. Just some edge wear. There's a little bit of writing in the S. Like it's a pencil. It's probably the store it's sold out of.
Up just a little bit because the bottom is cut off for me at least. There we go. Just to get a little peek at that's a beauty. Yeah. I see a little dog ear in the bottom corner. Otherwise, it looks
right there.
A stunning copy.
You got a little spine ticks and whatnot. Like I said, and right here you can see in the S, the store would write in whatever they want to write in.
Okay, good. Those are the kind of things that it's good for us to point out. Anything on the back?
No, just a little staining around the edges, but no writing or drawing or anything like that.
Maybe we can take a look at it real quick. All right. Yeah, just a solid, nice book.
A solid 2,500 for that. It's an awesome book.
Ah, that's all right. If you're considering that book, you don't need me to tell you anything about it, but I'd be happy to talk about it more. Do you happen to have any pre-code crime coming? Maybe.
I think we have like
I have maybe a 1 or 2 raw ones.
Okay. Yeah, this is a massive sale. We're gonna, but there's still so much to see. There's still more posters. There's still more animation.
Yeah.
There's still more comics. There's just so much.
I mean, we haven't gone through all the slabs and Captain Americas yet. So
no big. There has not been a big offer on the Superman that is.
not yet. No.
I don't. Has there been any big offers that are pending that didn't get resolved?
I haven't. I wouldn't know them.
I don't think
don't know big
there's been any other big offers. Well, Ollie is here. Ollie's watching right now. Maybe he's been watching for a while, but he's basically saying make some big offers.
Sure. This is a good one. The big books, the Chamber of Chills, the Captain America that's at 15, 2.5 sold for 7,200 this year. This Captain America number 5, the Death Wheel, a 5.0 sold for 20. This is a 7.0 selling for 20.
Yeah,
Sorry, let me turn the camera.
The Death Wheel is like the biggest cap by far that we've seen so far.
Right.
Yeah.
You want to see that? Oh, there's an Alex Schomburg signed book. Nobody's made an offer on yet.
Yes.
This is insane.
Insane because you never see
1
the
of
same
1. It's a 7.0 high grade.
Yeah,
I'm
and
asking 13.
he
Okay,
did
I'm
have
not
the-
sure where to price it, but
shoot us
And
an
he has
offer.
this-
It is
give us an offer.
authenticated.
Signature authenticated.
yeah.
And I don't know if they're worried that Yakuza's going to stay in the London flat with him.
All right. So
Yeah, the FF4, did that still survive?
the Spider-Man.
The Fantastic Four issue number 4.
I don't think I've showed it yet. Did I? Or did someone
Yeah,
buy
we
it?
Yeah,
talked
yeah,
about
Ramon
his
bought it.
triangular head.
Oh yes. Where's my Fantastic Four number 5?
Here.
We have not
You wanna
seen
show
that yet. And can we talk about the Cap 36?
Yes. Where is that?
That's a you question.
Right here.
There we go. All right. Where is that? Sorry,
Right.
I wish I could answer.
This will be one of the best copies available currently.
All right. Look at
This
that.
is a light tan. That's only gonna be your knock on it. But the cover and the cover subject matter makes it an all-time classic Cap
Right.
cover.
Let's tilt it a little bit to reduce the glare on it. Perfect. And then up just a little. There we go. All right. Perfect.
It's a 6.0. Now I have a September 23rd sale from the year before, whatever, like a 15.2 or whatever, a 2.5 at 7,200 from January of this year. So a 2.5 sold for 7,800. Like my eyes and my writing are both poor. So this is a 6.0. I have at 15K or best offer.
That's a great price for that book.
It is.
All right. So you got the Nazi logo there. You got all the guys in a car
Yep.
there.
The whole vermin crew right there.
And
Hitler
Bucky
and
is
Goebbels and Goering.
flying the plane and shooting at him at the same time. Pretty
Bucky's
awesome action
Get
cover.
loose. All right, anyone who wants a cheap horror book, this is Nightmare 12. I think the last sale on this is probably 100, 250, 200 bucks. I will do this. You get a snake on there, or you got different kind of, you got some creepy folks in the flames, whatever.
Oh, there's a lot of glare at that. Tilt it just, there we go. Up a little. Okay. Okay.
Let's do 80 bucks on this one.
All right. 80 bucks. No Daredevil one tonight, Rhino. And we'll see a few more books, and then we can kind of scan around. And if you see anything on the wall that you want a closer look at, we can definitely bring it forward in the meantime. But we'll just keep moving and checking some books out here.
Here's another good one. I got some, again, we have something for everyone. This is one of my favorite Sergeant Fury covers with a cap on it. It's a 7.0, off-white to white. I have this at 210, our best offer.
All right. 80 bucks is claimed like many, many times over.
That's this right here. 80.
Burnham Josh 38 is going to take that. Did we see something? Oh, no. $100 is what It wasn't $100. It was 80.
80.
Yes. Okay. Pretty amazing.
All right, I have a book here. This is Captain America 117. It's an 8.0. It is a white pager. First Falcon. I have it at 500.
You do have an offer on the Captain America we just saw, 175. That's a great Kirby cap.
Right, tell them who it was.
Wow! Oh, Ray to see. That's a really great grab. I love that that Fury. Ada White. I mean, that's crazy that the Falcon book is at $500 on an Ada White like that.
All right, here's a good one. Amazing Spider-Man 26. The Man, the Crime Masters Mask. This is one of those Ditko covers that always kind of left me a little, you know what I mean? But it's an early Spidey. It's a 4.5 off-white pager. I have this at $120 or best
Way
offer.
to sell it. All right, maybe he priced it at 120 because it's like, meh. All right, sorry the Sergeant Fury went Russ the Comic Kid. I think you saw that by now.
Once I completed like Spider-Man 1 through 100, that's okay. Now I got to do something else. So I just moved them. Now they're all moving out.
I mean, yeah, that's a fun hill to climb, though. I'll tell you what. I'm still very slowly assembling some raw ones like that. But I've definitely dropped a few keys over the years. $100 on the ASM was a quick offer that came in. I don't know if you want to let it marinate, but it doesn't look like it.
I tell you, we favor the bold.
All right, 12-cent keys. Fortune favors the bold. That is the theme for tonight. Eric set the mood. We are running with it.
I'm going to discount this one time because I don't have a lot of stand covers. This is going. I'm going to say that 700. I'm going to say 580.
Okay, let's see it.
580 on the sign stand. Tales to Astonish.
All right, the price just dropped from 700 to 580. It's a 5.5. It's got the special stand label. It's got a nice big stand signature at the bottom. 580.
All right, here's another one you don't see. Spy Smasher #1.
Oh, wow.
All right.
That cover
This
has
is
like almost like a shine to it. I don't know if it's just the Mylar
it's
or
probably
what.
the Mylar. 4.5 off-white. You know, him punking somebody.
Maybe I got to check what's in this drink here.
How often do you get a first issue Golden Age comic?
Not often. You've had 2 or 3 tonight at least.
I know.
He has a stack of them.
1,025.
Wow, that's Spy Smasher. I don't know, something about that. What color is that behind Spy Smasher there?
It's like the oranges in it.
No,
kind of.
It's like a silver.
Oh yeah, it's like the cover. It has like a silver.
Yeah, it's
tint to it.
almost like a silver leaf. Show it one more time.
I mean, I
yes,
don't think
there we go. The Buzzards. It has a foil ink on the cover.
Buzzards always know.
Yeah. All right.
I know.
Smart
Here's what
Buzzards.
the Buzzards are doing. I hope they're waiting until after we're done. They're going to make me an offer, and they want to go to London and then drink from a pub.
Did Captain America 25 and 33 survive? Did either of those?
25 and 33. Let's see what's
33 right here.
Okay. Well, we know where 33 is, Kid Icarus. We can show that to you.
All right. Yes. We haven't even got to all the caps.
There's so many gaps.
I'll let the cover speak for itself.
All right. Up a little higher. Just
1.8 creamed off white. This is priced to sell, actually, I think.
All right, bring it a little closer, just so because Schomburg has such a level of detail. So there is some glare on it. We can tilt it just a bit. Sorry, I know. We're just trying to dial it in. With Schomburg, it's tricky. You know, there's such detail. I just want people to be able to see some of the amazing art. Now pan upward just a little bit.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So this is a classic cover.
Yeah.
Printer pass.
And these flag covers are definitely more desirable.
Yeah.
So you got the American flag on there. All right. No.
Yeah.
Solid
So
copy.
there are some notes. Did you see the notes on it?
No, please read the notes.
Let's say the notes real quick. So cover reattached with moderate amount of tape on interior and 2 staples added. Piece of last page reattached with 1 piece of tape. But it is a 1/8. It is not restored and is cream to off-white pages.
and I have it at $2,100.
All right, pretty killer cat book, that's for sure. Yeah. The price and grade on the astonishing, the Tales to Astonish 93, it's a 5.5
white,
5.5 white pages.
Signed by Stanley.
Yeah, signed by Stanley with the special label, and he dropped the price from $700 to $580. That's where it sits currently, RevMex. There is still more animation cells to see, VMP keys,
and more posters too.
Yeah, there's just so much. Like, we want to make sure we get through more comics. I definitely think, there's posters, animation, there's so much stuff. You do have an offer. This is a fun one. All right, Eric, get ready for this. For that cap we just saw, how about 1776 and they'd like 5 minutes in your London apartment?
Are they in England right now?
I have no idea. Kid Icarus Comics making the cheeky offer.
I'll tell you what. Do me 1816, and I'll throw in a autographed picture of Ric Flair.
That's insane.
Oh,
what?
1816 and the Flair. Come on.
And then you gotta say yes, dude.
You don't say yes.
You're crazy. You just say yes.
All right, Kid Icarus, let us know.
I got
18.
this autograph myself.
I'm just excited. We'll see
if
what
they don't
happens.
take it, it's open to anyone.
That's free.
Okay. 1816 it is.
That was a good move right there.
Give that to Kid_Icarus_comics.
Rolex wearing, Learjet flying, limousine riding, son of a gun.
Woo! All right. Let's see here. Any ever left? Let's look at this book because it's amazing. And then Mark Azule wants to know about any other leftover actions or Supermans.
Let's show them all.
Well, let's show them all here. Let me show you this book real quick.
Yeah. This is a beaut. It's in your hands. I'd love to see it real
Plastic,
quick.
the skiing. Captain America.
Oh, was that it? No. It's a full claim. You have to claim it at the sticker price to get the Green Lantern print.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that talking about the...
Somebody, Minnesota was pointing out, doesn't he get the Green Lantern print also? No, that's a full claim at ask
full claim
of $1,000 or more.
Captain America 25.
That's a banger.
Banger. 2-0.
Asked about.
It's a creamed off white. People are asking about that.
Yes, sir.
All right. Crazy
up
cover.
a little bit and tilt it a little bit.
Yeah, sorry. Let's do that back here.
Yeah.
Down here. Yeah.
Up close. Yeah. Perfect.
I can't see the writing on that.
Yeah. There's an H on the A. I wrote an H for my name up there.
It says April. What does that say?
You didn't
this
write
is
on
April.
that.
I absolutely did. Are you kidding me? It's marketing. All right. So it has a few notes. Cover and first two wraps detached. Tape on the interior cover and interior. It's a 2.0 cream to off-white pages. No major missing pieces. One H written in the A. It's a stunning copy. And then that's the back. No major missing pieces either.
Yeah, presents well for 2.0. So it's mainly got the taping stuff on the inside. And
1950, and at price you can get the Green Lantern, Green Arrow.
And I think that's a great price for this book.
So if you claim that at $19.50, you'll also get, so there's a high quality print of the original art of Green Lantern, Green Arrow, issue number 76. This is a limited, Neil Adams release, and it's signed by Neil Adams on the bottom. So Eric, we need to do a quick update as far as the feed. So we're going to have to reset the feed here in a few minutes.
Okay.
Because we're going to run up on 4 hours, and this has been an epic 4 hours. I would love to not have to reset, but we have to.
Well, how many people still watching?
100 something?
Yeah, we're at 120. We fluctuate to more.
All right, then we're going to give a nice deal to someone.
Oh wait, hold on. Costa's trying to make a nice deal right now.
Costa, let's hear it, baby.
He says, I'm going to regret this if I do it. And he says, I regret it if I don't. So 13,500 on the cap, 36. Oof.
Hiram,
Oof.
you tell me.
I think Costa took.
Costa's going to England.
Costa's going to England. He's getting that fucking book, dude.
Oh, it's happening! I'm sorry, Costa. And I'm excited for you, Costa.
Your reward is engagement here, and I'm going to get you squared away. and
Put
it's
it on
called
camera.
London Calling.
Put that up.
13.5. That's a fucking killer book.
That's
all right,
the best
well,
one.
Be careful. We don't want the
I'm
feed
sorry.
to stop early.
I meant that was German. It's a forking.
Okay, thank you so
Fergie.
much. Zupa. All
That's
right.
awesome. Now you think
All
that's
right.
a good? You know what?
Costa?
I'm gonna do something for Costa.
All right. We got a couple minutes, then we're gonna have to reset.
Since you're gonna be staying in a pad London, I'm pretty sure you've hit it. And if not, we're gonna make you hit it. You can have your choice of a signed Roger Moore or a signed George Lazenby bond.
I mean, this is a tough one because Moore is definitely the more popular bond. Like
That's a pretty cool
bond, in
pose
my opinion.
right here.
But I think Lazenby is like the rarer signature, I would think. But I don't know.
You let Bill know.
Okay. All right. Congrats, Costa. Either way,
All right,
there's
Bill.
some amazing
How long
stuff.
you want to take the break for the feed now? Since we,
I
that
don't.
was
I don't need a. So do you want to take a break or do you want to just
No,
restart right now?
let's just reset. We don't need a break. We got this.
We're gonna keep pushing.
All right, perfect. Roger Moore is the choice there.
Cool.
Lazenby being called by Pungo the Moondog of Bond.
I like Lazenby's movie. That was a good one. You know who he's married to? I'll tell you what. If you could, someone can tell me who he's married to. I'll find a freebie for you.
All right. Fantastic. All right. Who is he married to? I'm gonna have to look that up.
All right. They asked really quickly. They asked to
Famous
recap the
tennis
Supermans.
player.
These are all the Supermans for Mark before we jump off. Action 53 and a 2-0, 1400. Superman 14 and a 4-5, 4950. Superman 24 and a 3-0 for 2500. And Superman 20 and a 4-0 for 1200.
Has anyone guessed yet, Bill?
All right. So we got Shriver.
Pam Shriver, tennis player. Correct.
Wow.
Who got it?
All right. Well, maybe that was a quick Google. Who knows? But ATL_KDog taking it.
You get
We got Lloyd and Navratilova as
Navratilova. You not been paying attention to the news, I guess. All right, K-Dog, you get the Goldfinger Bond Funko.
Oh, all right. Bonus. All right. K-Dog. Nice. All right. And, one other notable thing about On Her Majesty's Secret Service, Telly Savalas played Blofeld.
Telly Savalas played Blofeld. That was his only role, only time as Blofeld. Not my favorite. I like Donald Pleasance as Blofeld.
No, not Billie Jean King. Stop it, guys. Stop.
Billie Jean King's brother was a major league pitcher for the Padres. I think he won a Cy Young, too.
Okay, so if you are watching, if you are enjoying this, you should come back. I highly recommend you come back because there is tons more comics, and Eric's just giving stuff away sometimes. There is a bunch more posters that we have not seen yet that are epic as the stuff.
I think we come back, Bill. Why don't we bang through some posters and art?
And there is some animation original art that still hasn't been seen either. One Piece, all the good stuff. Really quickly, the Tales to Astonish 93, signed by Stan Lee. It's a 5.5, and it has the special Stan Lee label on it.
It's a white page
And
and
it's
5.5 signed by Stanley.
White pages. He dropped the price to $580 from $700. So if you want to make a play for it, Sturgis, $580. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to cut, and it's going to take us just a couple minutes to restart, but we're not going to take any break. We're coming right back for you. All right, guys. I'll see you in a minute. If you're watching, I'll see you in a minute, all right?